Guys, I've learned something. Hello, 1 second. Music's a little loud there. Oh, I didn't learn something. I've remembered something. I was tootling around looking at the wiki yesterday for like 5 minutes before work. And I remembered, or I was reminded, that RS3 has these things called resource dungeons, which you can start opening at level 10 dungeoneering. Now, you only get, it's like based on level. So, is it over here? Where is it? I think it's over here. So it's based on level. So it's not like you can just start opening all of them at level 10. There's one at level 10. There's one at level 15, etc., etc. They give a chunk of experience for opening them. I'm level 23 dungeoneering right now, and I figure with the experience boost, it might be a good way to get a boost through dungeoneering a little bit, and could help me open more of them, which could give me more of a boost. So it could be a self-feeding thing. We'll find out. But here's one of them. See, look at that. I just went up, how many levels? 8 dungeoneering levels for opening one of those? Hold on, wait, this might be really viable. That was the first one, by the way. And what's super cool about being in here, these resource dungeons, is that they have weird shit in them. You know how I've been struggling to find fucking Ranar? Guess what? There's a fucking grimy Ranar spawn in here, and I can kill the druids if I brought my gear. 4 more Ranar while I'm sitting here. So, like, you know, the task I have to clean 50 Ranar or whatever. Can I world hop on this? Hold on. This might be viable this way. Let's find out. What did World Trudging get so popular? I swear I went in it originally because I had like 200 people. Hey, Goop, have a good clean, have a good lurk. Yeah, there it is. There's another one. So let's grab. This isn't what we were actually here for, but it'll help. We'll grab Ooh, and you got the first. Nice. So we needed 9 of these more. So yeah, we'll just do some quick world hops real fast, and then we'll keep going on with our unlocking of the dungeoneering holes. Honestly, I think this might be the fastest way to get dungeoneering, and I didn't think about it till like recently. I was like, wait, this is a thing. And there's good resources in here, so they're like good to unlock. Because I remembered when I saw was like, oh, I want this resource. Where do I get it? It's like, oh, you really low chance at this thing, really low chance at this thing, or you could go to the resource dungeon. And I was like, wait a minute, that's right. Those are great, not no pun intended, great resources for just stuff and monsters that you want to kill. And like there's a whole bunch of chaos druids here that aren't in anything else. They're not in the way. 2, 3, 4. You could put on a scrimshaw of fucking aggression or whatever and just completely AFK here for a bit and gather herbs just with the monitor open. I mean, fucking hey. If RuneScape could figure out how to let me play both the same character at the same time on RuneScape 3 and OSRS, I would fucking implode. I'd be so happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's really literally the only thing stopping me from playing RS3 right now. Like in general, on the normal, on the regular, I'd be playing it. Anytime I played OSRS, I'd be playing RS3 because they do really well together. I've played them with 2 different accounts before, and they do really well together because one's very AFK and one is less AFK. 4, 5, 6. And you can't always swap the grinds. Like, let's say you're doing something AFK in, old school. You swap to something non-AFK in RS3. Guys, Jagex, I know you're not listening because there's, a couple of viewers here. One of them's lurking. But Jagex, and you're not Jagex, Goop. You're great, but you're not Jagex. If you could, I know it's a big technical hurdle, but I think this technical hurdle is worth so much, if not money, player retention stats, which equals money when you try and sell yourself to a new company later down the line. Because Jagex has sold themselves. I can. I'm ignoring it. I didn't see it. Because the player retention, like the daily, the is this all of them? No, I still need 2 more. Because the numbers, like daily active players or whatever, are really important for investors. Like, oh, how I can only aspire to be exactly. I wouldn't something I wouldn't aspire to. They're an interesting company, not like an ethical way, but in like they've made historically bad choices kind of way. I mean, it makes sense. It was a bunch of dudes that just sort of like made a game together. Some brothers that were like, oh, let's make a game together, and then it got exceedingly popular. So people they hired down the line were just kind of their friends and things, and you know how that goes. Anyway, do I not have a... There it is. I'm pretty sure I have that. Anyway, so yeah, we got those. Now we're gonna move on to the other resource dungeons. There's one more in this, the Enfield dungeon within it. Anyway, what I was saying was, Jagex, if you would let me play both games, your daily active user numbers would be so different. I guarantee you'd have a fuckload of, like, RS3 players and fucking old school players that would just play both games. Like, not even like, oh, it might happen. No, like, legitimately, I can almost guarantee that it would happen. I'm going the wrong way. I don't know how many, like, what your player retention numbers would change to, but they would definitely change. Can I open this? Does that lead into the wilderness? I'm already in the wilderness. Remember when I was new-ish? Back in 2007 or whatever? 2007, 2008? When did Infinity Robes come out? Anyway, I, in my infinite wisdom, it was before Infinity Robes. I bought gold, essentially, and I used that to buy Dragon Claws, and then I sold my Dragon Claws at the time for like 14 mil or something, which was less than I bought it for by a significant amount, so I immediately lost gold. And then by bought gold, I mean, I went to a sketchy Chinese gold buying website at like 8 or 10 years old and bought gold. And fucking, I used that money later to buy... Somehow I managed, I don't know. I know that the one time buying gold led into, and there's another 6 dungeoneering levels. Hell yeah, this is great. And every level we get is like more of these we can open. It led into me getting Infinity Robes, and I was really proud of them. They were super expensive for me. They were like 14 mil robes or something. And they're really fancy, like, really annoying to get, honestly, robes. And fucking, Sorry. I'm trying to remember what the... Excuse you. I'm trying to remember what the prayer potion secondary is while I was talking. Snape grass. Anyway. Yeah, so I had these robes, and I came in here, I was like, just hanging out with my friends wearing them. I was going to use them for combat. But I was like, yeah, check out my fucking cool-ass, rainbow-ass robes. Those are neat as hell, aren't they? And they're like, yeah, wow, those are really expensive and cool. I was like, yeah, I'm super expensive and cool. I'm cool, guys. And fucking, we were hanging out, and we were down here in the Edgeville dungeon. And I didn't know that there's a line here. I don't know where it is, like here or here. But there's a line that puts you into the wilderness because you're in Edgeville. So you cross a certain point, and there's no real indicator except I think maybe there was a gate. And I didn't know going through the gate was the wilderness. And so I just went through the gate, and on the other, there was a dude just waiting on the other side, and he absolutely bodied me. And all my friends just sat there and watched because they didn't want to get bodied too. And took all my shit. It was really unfortunate. I think I might have even been worse. I think I might have accidentally clicked on him kind of thing because I was, not fully paying attention. Okay. Now the question is there a resource dungeon where I can get Snape grass? That would be really nice. No, but there are guys that drop it. Like aberrant specters. Oh, aberrant specters. I need to kill a bunch of those anyway. Okay, 1 second. Aberrant specters for Snape grass. I think they might also drop Snape grass seeds. And we can't kill them now. We have the Slayer level for it, which is the problem earlier when we were looking this up. They can drop Terramin, noted, which is fucking... Actually, all the herb drops they drop are noted. Thank fuck. Bellstalk seeds... Okay, they only drop... But they drop Moshella mushroom spores, which is something we do need for a different task. They drop Snape grass, and it's noted, and it's pretty common. Okay. If there's a way to, force the Aberrant Spectre task... I think there's a mask you can get. There's a specific... I swear, I thought there was an Aberrant Spectre mask. Oh, no, there is. Mask of Stench. Where do we get this? Shatter World Shop for 6 million anima. Alright, I don't know what that is. Shattered Worlds is a combat-oriented minigame, members-only minigame for various monsters. Southwest in the Lumbridge Swamp. Sorry, I'm just reading about this. Is it easy to get anima? Is that worth it? Because the Mask of Stench is not only a really cool looking item, one of my favorite fucking helm pieces, but it helps with Aberrant Specters, and it can make you, if you're wearing it, your Slayer Master will automatically assign Aberrant Specters, and if you're on the Slayer task, you get better drops. So is that worth... Hold on. Check. Okay, and also, let's look at something real fast. And now I'm getting a little distracted. Ranks, no, relics. So we just check the next relic, which was going to be perfection. We have no choice here. Is there anything about in any of this? Because then it'll say, oh, you get more points from this thing or whatever. Valor earned is 4 times. That's great. Slayer points are 5 times. Giving us a Slayer relic is for every... that's good. On this one we unlock no rare items. Okay, there's nothing about points boosting, which is honestly kind of necessary. I think that's one of the drop balls here, is the non-points boosting. How long... I'm thinking this is... Okay, you know what? This might not be that bad. All right, we'll have to read into that. That might be something we do later, because the Mask of... I know it's a big, long thing, but beginning an Aberrant Spectre's task, also we have a Bloodveld task, which we could do at some point. We might be doing. Anyway, we're getting hella distracted. Let's keep doing the dungeoneering thing now. But this is helpful for thinking about what we want to do. Yeah, so we'll keep doing the dungeoneering task, and when it's not even a task, we're just doing this actually, but it will be a task in a way in that like it increases my dungeoneering, which is an incredibly annoying skill to level, and that's helpful in that I won't have to level it through dungeoneering, which is a process, but also I won't have to words are hard. I won't have to my brain shut down. Yeah, I won't have to level it manually. And so when I'm doing that thing where it's like, hey, get 40 in every skill, get 50 in every skill, I won't have to do as much for dungeoneering because they'll all be decently high if this works out. If this works out, I might even be able to get fucking a very high skill level just from opening all these, because I've already unlocked, like just from doing these, I'm already almost, I'm at what, 37? I could only have done up to 25 before, and I already have 2 more to do after this, because, or like 2 more extra that I wouldn't have had until then. So what's in this one? This is the Dwarven Mine. It has Gold Rocks, Mithril Rocks, and Phasmatite Rocks, which is pretty good. And now we're at 40, so I have another one to do. No, I don't. I don't have another one until 45. I'm a liar. That would have been right in here, actually. So we'll be coming back to this spot. All right. But yeah, here's that. Is there anything about... Hold on. What's this? Is this like a mining level thing? I should get geared up. Oh, Daemonheim achievements. Okay. Yep. Okay. Next is Karamja Volcano. This is not inducive to getting geared up. But that's fine. This will be easy. Do I have my... No, you know what? We're making a quick pit stop. Because I don't have my mushroom, and I've gotten used to being able to use it now, so it's actually useful. What's funny is the Karamja volcano is different from the Tsar volcano, but not by much. Actually, I might do a very short detour. That's not short at all, actually. God, I need to write this down too. Make Bane armor. I totally can use it right now. I'm just not. I don't know if it'll be better than the Sun Spear or not. Sorry, I'm eating a cookie. Doing it later is later. We'll aspire to that later. We're not there yet. Teleport. Fairing teleport. What is it? Sort by location? No. Yeah, by location. So it should be in order here. Where the hell? Oh, sorry. It's up at the top for some reason. Still haven't gotten the fire cape, and we have a Reaper task for it. I keep forgetting. That's fine. It's a whole 30-minute adventure. Maybe that's how we end the stream today. Maybe we're like, you know, we have like half an hour. I feel like I have half an hour left in my bones. We'll stop what we're doing, and we'll go to the fight cave, and hopefully I don't fucking eat it this time. Okay. How do we fucking get in there? Oh, it's right next to the entrance. Okay, so we did the right thing. Literally right here. I'm gonna click on this so I remember that's what's active right now. I love how these rocks are like set up like, well, it'll be hard to get to for a bank, so we can have some really good rocks here. But like with my mining relic, it means nothing. It means it's easy. See, we're in a dungeon, and now we go deeper into the resource dungeon. Fuck off, dude. I'm busy. And then we are. Hello, imps and lesser demons. Cool. And we're at 44. We're already almost to 45. 45. Well, I guess I need another thing. No. Be gone, thought. Yoink. You know what I should do? I should also run around with my... I have these prayer urns that I made for crafting experience. With all the, like... I had a bunch... It's a whole process. I had a whole bunch of clay in my inventory. And so I grabbed the prayer urn. So I grab all our teleports. Yeah. Also need to do clue scrolls. We do at least one of each, I think. Hold on. Let's see. Blue. Yeah, there's a bunch of tasks for completing clue scroll. There's so many points behind clue scrolls. Not doing clue scroll, automatic clue scrolls was kind of a mistake. Here's the thought. Okay, look. We look at the relics. What did I take instead of clue scrolls? I took production master. Okay, that's been really helpful. So I don't 100% regret that. However, I can see a different build here where I do, I don't know, divine woodcutter, 5-finger discount, assassin's insight, clue connoisseur. No, see, I would have done I would have 5-finger discount and farming frenzy. I would want to have done a build with both of these because being able to like get as many seeds as I want of any type of thing forever, like for free, and then being able to farm it all for free, that'd be a really great little combo for some skill upgrades. But that being said, clue connoisseur is really good, not because it makes you do clues. I mean, it kind of does, but it also, I'm going to have to do clues anyway. And clue connoisseur just makes it a billion times easier. And so in a way, if you don't want to do clues, you pick clue connoisseur because now you're like, oh, I want to skip through them. You know, and it's weird to think about it that way, where it's like this thing that upgrades this, the way they did it, makes it so that if you don't want to do this thing, you do it. We want to be interacting with this the least, but also a lot, because you'll now have the ability to get a bunch of points for very easy, but it's still annoying. You know what I mean? Like, now I'm not going to feel like I need to get all those points from all the clue scroll stuff, but it is sitting there if I absolutely need it. Like, if I'm absolutely struggling for points, I write here, lots of points in clue scrolls. I wrote it in my notes. Because there's a lot of points in clue scrolls. Demon Hine Peninsula. Where the fuck is that? I mean, I'm here. Oh, is it under this? I see. But yeah, there's a lot of points in clue scrolls. And it's kind of a waste to not utilize them, or it, you know. So it makes it so that I because I didn't want to do clue scrolls, now I actually have to do clue scrolls the long way. I love that this resource dungeon's outside. AO outside 47. Okay, cool. There's always like really good stuff in these too. And a bank deposit box. Let's see if you get that achievement or whatever area. Yeah, I've been ignoring the area achievements so hard because it's just more tasks and I'm busy. Okay, there's one of these I'm gonna have to skip because I don't have the waterfall quest done. I don't think, unless they did it already. They might have been one of those ones that they auto-completed early on because they didn't want to save the experience from it. Oh, I did do Waterfall Quest. We can totally go there. Hell yeah. How do I get that back? Let's see. Hold on, I have a lot of tabs open all of a sudden. Northwest of the Fishing Guild Bank. Okay, we have a location. We know where we're going now. northwest of the Fishing Guild Bank. Here. Over here-ish. So what's the quickest way for us to get there? Honestly, I think it's just going to be this. We could try... I mean, Otto's Grotto is where we need to go eventually. For now, let's go to our... Can we teleport to the Money Tree Patch? Hold on. Farming Patch teleport. Where does this take me? I just want to know where this is. That's not where we want to go. It's close. Okay, Farming Patch teleport. There's nothing about the Money Tree Patch. All right. That's fine. We'll just go the slow way. I gotta stop at the bank and get a rope. I think I have extra rope. I think I bought a bunch of ropes last time I was near. Oh, wait, is this it? No, it's a bank. We're good. Woo! Rope. Yes, I did. Thank God for me. All right. Glariel's Tomb. Let's go. Werewolf? You're supposed to be stuck behind the... Anyway, whatever. RuneScape 3 plays kind of fast and loose with their lore a little bit. Like, hey, all werewolves and vampires and things need to be stuck behind this barrier. And that's the whole point of this barrier. It's like, okay, yeah, cool. What if a werewolf teleported out to buy sheep sometimes? From a farm. Okay. Sure. Where's the chest? Where's the chest? Arching the chest at the west end of Glariel's Tomb. Your boy acts to... Oh, wait, I have to take all my shit off to get in here. Okay. I can't just retrieve it from the guy. Can I just take it off? Do I have to take it all, actually, like, put it in the bank? Do I need Glariel's amulet? I thought it said I did. A rope. Damn it. This is the most annoying one to get to, but I want to get it because it's an experience. Okay. How the fuck can I not get in with all my stuff? Only visitors with peaceful intent. Okay, I gotta go. We can. Oh wait, we can just teleport. 1 second. Got all that gearing done. Turns out it was pointless. Hello, Money Tree Patch. Alright, put our gear back. Put that back just in case it counts it as potential wanting to do harm or whatever. Let's go get the fucking necklace. Hopefully they don't see the rope as a weapon. I don't think they will, but RuneScape, one of those games that could totally see rope as a weapon. I've got weird classifications of some things. I could totally see it. Let me in. Let me in. Why can't I get in? Oh wait, we need fucking Glariel's. Damn it! That's right. Flares this end, they go to Glory to get another. 1 second. Teleport. Spirit. This is a whole fucking process. Christ alive. Here. It's like, oh, it could also get me done from Mary's quest caravan. It's like, I don't have that. Where the fuck? Where's the guy? He's in here. God, I've got too many tabs open. He looks like a little pompous gnome. Look for pomposity. Is he upstairs? He might be upstairs. There's no one up here. Where the fuck? Where? He's the only one that can help me. I can't get this any other way. Where's the little bastard? Where the fuck? If players lose this pebble, and go back to Oh, he's still in the fucking... Oh my god. Why is this like the fucking Ed, Edd and Eddy episode where it's like, oh, we need to trade this item? This is fucking one small favor. I've one small favored myself. That's where I need to go. That's where I need to go. It's fucking goddamn. Completely did this to myself. Okay. Climb down this ladder. We're almost there. We could start our cascade of events. In order to get in there, though, we're going to need a key. Where do we find this key? Found in a crate in the storeroom. Okay. Northeast. This crate looks different. Key? There it is. All right, we've found the first item. Now we cascade into getting this stupid amulet so we can get into this stupid dungeon. Surprising the sage just didn't give it to us for having the quest completed, but you know, whatever. Oh, here you are. I didn't need the key after all. Yes, please. Give me the pebble. Okay. Drop the key. Drop the book. I don't need this shit. Let's go. Get out of here. Yo. Now we run up to this fucking hill for the 13th time. Hopefully this time. This is the right way. Hopefully this time we have peaceful intent as well. Because if we run all the way here and it's like, ooh, only those with peaceful intent, man, or whatever, I might lose it. Okay. And this is even where we need to go. We're going to Glariel's tomb just so I can get her amulet, just so I can go to the falls. Which, by the way, I think I have a quick way there. Oh, that's smithing. That's not a teleport. Never mind. I don't have a quick way there. I have to run like a little bitch. Bob and weave. They'll never catch me. Okay, for the third fucking time, they say it is charming or something. Thank you. Christ. Okay, now we need to open this chest. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, they're not even aggroed anymore. Amulet acquired, which actually, you know what? I think has decent stats, or it did. Hold on. Let's check this. Equip stats. We put on the amulet. No. It's got no stats at all. It doesn't OSRS. Whoops. Okay. Braxtorian Falls. Let's go there. There it is right there. Braxtorian Falls. Wow. I feel like they made this easier to get to. Kind of nice. Opening up those side passes and having to go all the way fucking around. This is a task. Kind of a neat task to have. Come sit on this bench. No. But I sat on the bench. Okay. This is a classic. Okay. Go through here. Open gate. No, don't go around. Open the gate. I really wish the game could think through like a process. Like, hey, if there's a gate with a gate on the other side, I would like you to open the gate that it's in between you and the other gate and make your way through. Easy to leading to all kinds of problems, but could be good. Boom, 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 boom. All right, use rope on rock. I remember shit. I know thing. Ooh, that's a really gross looking rope. Boo. Use rope. Dead tree. Excellent. Enter door. I'm wearing this just in case I need to be wearing it. Hello, friends. I'm just here to go in this dungeon and leave. Which will also be full of fire giants, by the way. Hey, look at that. 49 dungeoneering. That was so worth it. I only did 2 levels, but 2 levels of dungeoneering for that little adventure, totally worth it. Okay, next is the Mining Guild. We are catching up very quickly to, like, what we can get into, but it's still pretty good. Definitely going to get up to 50 here, and then we're going to hit Brain Death Isle, which we are going to struggle to go to because we need... Yeah. We need to be doing a bunch of questing to get to that one. And if we don't hit 55, excuse me, from this one, which I don't think we will, then we can't do the Taverley Dungeon one. But it will get us to 50, which is a really good start for, you know, this. Oh, I could do Tears of Gothics again. We should do that, too. To finish this, let's do Tears of Gothics. That should give us necromancy levels, I think. I think that's my lowest. Yeah. But it'll be a decent chunk of necromancy levels, so worth it, in my opinion. Oh, wait. It's back here. What's in this research dungeon? Luminite and Dracolith. Interesting. All right, let's get 50 in Dungeoneering. 52 Dungeoneering. Nice. Yeah, so we didn't get us to 55, but we just went from, like, what, 30 to 50-something? It was totally worth it. And if we could hit that 51, we probably still wouldn't get to 55. That would be the last. So, yeah, but this is a good source of levels. It's good to know. You've just reminded me? Okay, we're doing an order. Hold on, I'm going to delete this. Come back to that later. I'll remember it's a thing. That imprinted on my brain. We are going to... I know, what did I say we were about to do? Tears of Gothics. Before we do Tears of Gothics, it's reminding me there's also this other thing we can do, which might have worked. There's this thing called Harmony Pillars. Oh, I didn't rake them. Look. Basically, you rake them to find out what experience you have to get, and if you get experience in that skill, they grow moss on it, and you can get that moss and get a bunch of farming levels. Not that we need the farming levels, but it is free farming levels. And levels in that thing. So Necromancy, which we're about to go get. So I don't think Tears of Gothics count, but... Construction, well, that would have been useful earlier. Let's do a bunch of construction. I need to check these more often. They reset at weekly. I believe it's weekly. Or it could be daily. Slayer? Ooh, okay. We'll definitely go do some Slayer. Yeah. Okay, agility. It's fine. We can definitely do the Slayer one. We're going to hold on to these items in case we ever need to go back in that fucking room again. I doubt it, but you never know. You never fucking know. All right. Tears of Gothics is next. I believe we're going to need a light source. So, lantern. Can I just make this a regular lantern again? I don't think I need it to be sapphire lanterns. Extinguish. Cool. Funny that you just put a cut sapphire in there. There's no oh. Okay. I can't believe I never lit the regular bullseye lantern when I had it earlier. Anyway. It's funny, there is a fairy ring exactly where I want to go, but it's kind of weirdly out of the way. Because I teleport to it, but it's not a direct teleport. I go to Xanaris, and now I have to run my ass all the way over to this other fairy ring on the other side of the world. Okay, the other side of this area. I'm gonna have to reset my to-do list. I've checked off a bunch of it, and a bunch of it I don't actually want to do, or I do want to do, but I don't want to do right now. You know what I mean? Like I need to go through the checklist and look through it. Oh, Haunted Mine is still high on the list. I'm gonna put this here too. It would actually be really helpful to get the. What's from that? So, we're thinking. Let's get Tears of Gothics first, and then we'll keep thinking. I'm thinking Tears of Gothics. We make our Bane armor, because that's a task too, to wear a full set of Bane armor, and that'll make us more powerful. And then we can run off to. We can make us. No, we don't have the points for a Slayer helmet yet. We're getting there. But we make Bane armor. Fucking wall beast. Why did it run me this way? Do I have to run this way? Hold on, before I fucking. I'm gonna die in here. I need to go over here. Yeah, I can go around this way. I remember there are a lot of wall beasts though, so they may just kick my ass on the way in. I might die. This is a possible death. Just throw that out there. Case in point. Because they do a fuckload of damage. Can I just, like, roll past these? Hold on. Yeah. Can I surge past them? I think there's wall beasts in these walls, too. Maybe not. I had a spiked helmet. Would help, but I don't. I never bought one. Okay. Juna. Talk to Juna. So do Tears of Gothics. Get a chunk of necromancy experience, which will be nice, I guess. Wait, what'd you say? How do I make the improved bowl? If you return across the chasm to the rocks, you should be able to process it. Really, I needed the sapphire fucking... I'll just do this now. I'll do this now, and then we'll... My follower... Send home, duckling. Anyway... Okay. Yeah, follower's been a problem a couple times. So, fucking, yeah, next time we come here, I'll remember this little fiat. No, come on. This little fiasco. And I'll remember that, we missed having a better bowl. Yeah. Ooh, see him. Glad we moved. You should have stayed there. I'm very good at this. But next time we'll get a bigger bowl and get more experience. But I'll remember to just make it a sapphire lantern again. Because I took it out because I was like, oh, I want it to be a regular lantern. Not that it really matters. Yes, thank you. 30 in all. Oh, see, look at that. Wish it would stop opening the necromancy thing when I leveled it up. All right, 45 necromancy, nice. So we get 40 and everything, which just includes summoning, archaeology, which we have the relic for archaeology. I just haven't done any archaeology because I just haven't. It's annoying even in fucking leagues. I just don't like. I know everyone loves archaeology. I fucking hate it. I mean, I love the part where I gather stuff. I love that part of the skill. I do not like having to collect items and then restore them and then fucking, like, I don't know. I hate the whole process. Okay. I didn't put a lot of these on there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reset the spreadsheet for sure. It's become kind of useless. So let's go make ourselves a set of Bane armor. Let's do that in Falador. Because, no, not Falador Farm, shit. Well, I did save the word Falador, so I clicked it. But, no, we're gonna do that in Falador because, we can get respect from smithing in the smithing zone over here. So we'll do that. The smithing zone. Ooh, I rolled through that building. All right, what respect do I have right now? 22. Okay. I think there's like a task for getting like more respect, I should say. There's a task also for getting the royal cannon, so maybe I just save up my respect and get the royal cannon. Alright, this is going to be a little bit of a process. Apologize for the length. Okay. We can also make ourselves an Elder Rune set, which would be pretty good. Yeah, we're going to start with Bane stuff and think about it. I don't think I'm going to upgrade it right now, though I probably could. I probably have the runes to upgrade it. I just don't know if I want to. Does this include the base? So it's base. Plus one is another 2. Yeah, it's exponential, not exponential, but it's like 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 bars for the helmet kind of thing. Like it gets pretty expensive. But the difference between a Bane tier 4, 375, and 800 life points versus 338. So it's a good chunk. It's not 100% necessary, but it is a good chunk. So we'll just start with the whole set. Actually, I want to check the two-handed sword, and I want to check it up next to 4 times two-handed sword, 1765. So 1765 and not is 1676. Let's see what because the accuracy doesn't matter anymore. Not with the relic. And my Sun Spear is 1743. So I need to beat 1743 to have something better than the Sun Spear, which means I would need to fully upgrade the Bane sword, I believe. Yeah, and it would only barely edge it out. So right now, that's not entirely worth it. I'd rather just do that with the Elder Rune two-handed. Because at base, it's already going to be more. And then we go up to like +5 or whatever, and it'll be really high. We could make armor spikes. I have a thing to make armor spikes, don't I? Hold on. Not to get distracted, but points are points, and we're behind on points. So, well, while we're here, you know. I have to wear them, or smith 10,000 armor spikes. 10,000 armor spikes for 200 points. I think this would be pretty quick. All right, a little side adventure. I'm pretty sure this is going to be fast. I could be wrong. No, this is fast. This is fast. This is going to be an easy 200 points. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. Decent experience, too. Can't wear them yet, really. Oh, maybe I can. But I think I need 90 defense for that. Which, I mean, we're getting there. Kind of. Partly what I want to do for my combat is just do a whole big old Slayer grind, you know? Okay, that's 1,000. Gotta heat it up. So yeah, we'll make the spikes. I know, little side adventure, but it's 200 points. I don't want to just leave that on the table. It's a really nice chunk to just have. So we do the spikes, and then let's think about this. Make our Bane armor. We will go do our normal Slayer task. And then we might go check out... yeah, we'll do our normal Slayer task, and then we will go check out Shattered Worlds, see how easy it is to make 6 million anima, because if I can get the Mask of Stench, it will help a lot with getting the Aberrant Spectre task. And Aberrant Spectres will be great for getting herbs and seeds and things, which are things we desperately need. On top of them being great. Actually, Okay, hold on. I'm going to put this in order because I also want to do Haunted Mine. I know, I'm doing a lot of things here. So who scrolls? At the bottom. Lowest priority. I'm going to make this a little like checklist of things to do. Bane. No. Bloodveld task. Delete. I know, this is more general. So what we're going to do is make the Bane armor. Step 1. Up here. After we're done with our armor spikes. Then, we are going to do our Bloodveld task with the new Bane armor. Then, we will check the Shattered World shop. Or I'm just going to write Shattered Worlds here. See if this is viable. Okay. So we check we go to Shattered Worlds. That reminded me something. I'll get into that. Remind me, Fanpy, in a second. Then we're going to do. We're gonna do Aberrant Specters. No, we want Haunted Mine after that. Then we do Aberrant Specters, and then if we have, there we go. This is our task for today. This is I think what I'm gonna do. This is probably gonna take the whole stream to do this list of things. We'll see. It might not, but I think it will. I think doing this whole list is going to be probably the rest of stream, if I had to guess. And we could do that with all that snake grass. Fight cave. Fire cave. That's definitely the whole stream right there. If not already a little bit past what it would normally be, because I think we're an hour in already, just doing what we've done. So we'll see if we get all this through. But this is a good, I think this is what I might do in the future for streams. Set myself a bunch of medium goals, at least for leagues. Set a bunch of goals and be like, all right, we're gonna do these things in this order. Gives me a little structure, so I'm not just scrambling and figuring out what I want to do. And there will be things like this where I just randomly go, oh, this is a thing? Oh, this will give me points. And then I can do that. Yeah. Oh, you can just click this to open the looting inventory. Oh, that's nice. But you can't just do it when there's no items around, which is annoying. I'm sweaty. Yeah, it's hot. It's only 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. Drinking the hot tea is probably not helping, but I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Excuse me. Also, Battlefield's coming out soon-ish, next week. Hi, Steam Autumn Sale. Anything good? Top song. Well, Battlefield 6, obviously, yeah. I'm really hyped for that. It's gonna be a $70 game. It's not out for a couple more days, but I'll definitely get paid by then. Not that I should be waiting to get. I shouldn't be like, ooh, I can't buy that till I get paid. I just want to make sure have a little buffer before I go for that. But it looks really good. I'm really excited about it. I can't even tell what's on sale right now. Hey, there's a million things that are on sale. There we go. 10,000 armor spikes, 200 points. Holy fuck, that was easy. What did that say? Deals equal damage equal to 100% of smithing level to any attackers adjacent to you while wielding a shield. This damage is doubled. Okay. Cool. Free damage. Alright. Don't make 10 helms. Thank you. I'm not gonna even bother with the two-handed Bane sword. I will, just for the sake of having Ooh, I should make this. Ooh, actually, make an Abyssal Bane sword for Abyssal Demons. That'd be really good for reflex damage equal to half your defense level back at Abyssal Demons. Yeah, I'd go for the Great Sword. But, fucking, that actually would be really, really nice for some AFK, or for a flare task or some AFK. We'll hold on to the Bane armor. We'll definitely upgrade it because it would be really good if it's like, hey, you got a Demon's task or whatever. It's like, oh, put that, clap that shit on. Although we only need Abyssal Demons. But still, do Blood Velds count as a, and I don't think they do. But, oh, you know what else? It would make a very good thing to like go into the Abyss itself and wearing the Abyssal Demon Bane stuff and get a bunch of rune crafting supplies. What are Blood Velds? Are they undead? What is this? Having an undead set might not be bad either, because I'm probably fighting a lot of undead. It's funny that I want to have like two different Bane sets. I mean, it would be one Bane set, and then the weapons would be two different Bane swords. Because 25% is 25%, and with the relic, that's crazy, like percentage based stuff. Because the armor you can't make like, oh, this is demon armor or whatever. You only do it to the weapons, but I mean, it's very tempting. What kind of armor is this dude wearing? All right, he's wearing his like tier 3, tier 4. I probably should upgrade it, but I feel like that'll take more time. We'll make the base armor, and then we'll do Blood Veld task. We'll do stuff, and before we do the fire cape, hold on. Upgrade armor. Put this in before the fire cape, just so like we're fully there, you know. Not that I really needed it, because I basically just went AFK the last time I did it, but I'll say I would love the fucking prayer thing though, the prayer relic, but that's, you know, tier 7, and I'm not getting that anytime soon, so that's gonna be a whole. Tier 7 is like basically everything that I've already done from tier 3 onward, so yeah. But the experience rate buff is gonna be nice. That'll be good. Does this degrade? Yeah, I'm gonna put it on now, so that as it degrades, so I can set the degrading process going already, just so that I can, when I put it in the bank, I don't have like two different, because if you put it in the bank before you put it on, it'll put it in the bank as an undegraded set. And then you put it in as a degraded set, it's an entirely different item. It doesn't go in the same slot. So. Oh, when does that happen? That's right. There's the OSRS Gridmaster thing that's happening soon too, which I think is kind of a mistake to drop in the middle of leagues, but who am I to say what's a mistake and what's not, you know? That's in 2 weeks. So I basically have like 2 weeks before I want to swap to OSRS and do Gridmaster. Honestly, I'm slowly becoming a RuneScape streamer. I mean, not entirely, but like, it's a very easy game for me to stream. There's always something to do. There's always something to talk about. Like, when I do RuneScape streams, very rarely do I ever get that feeling that I get with other streams near the end of it, where I'm like, damn, I just want to be done. You know, I want to stop doing this, go do something else. Half the time when I do a RuneScape stream, I'm just tired of talking. Like when I end a RuneScape stream, I'm just tired of talking, and I'm gonna keep playing RuneScape after I'm done talking. Like it's There's something about the game, man, that's just fucking good to just sit and do. Yes, please. We need to do this upgrade anyways. This is all part and parcel of the process. What do you want, Bilbo? Boom, boom, ba-doom, 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 boom, 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 boom. Just vibing though. The one problem is when I start doing like a grind like this, I'm just like, all right, well, I slowed down, but isn't too bad. This chest plate's gonna be the last long piece, and the rest of it should be pretty quick. The Blood Veil task will go on for a little bit too. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna include in part of making the armor, making the Demon Bane sword. I'm gonna include that as part of the process. That one might take a little while too, especially as a two-handed weapon. But this is why I said this would take the whole stream. RuneScape is what RuneScape is. Both games. They're very different, both games, but they are very similar in many ways. God, has there been any talk about plans? Hold on. RuneScape plans to let you play both. Legitimately. Boop, 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 boop. I want it. It's no. The answer is no, but oh, it's whatever. I just want it, man. I'm like probably one of the 20 players in the world that want to do this, but if I could play both, I would. But at the moment, I can only choose one, and OSRS is the better game, so you know. Doop 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 doop. Boom 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 boom. Oh, almost done. Bane plate body. All right. Technically, I should make the shield because I've made the shield for all the other sets, but nope. Doesn't matter that much to me. Look at that. That one's already faster. And we have 32 respect. You can barely see it because the window's all fucky with RS3, but Can I fix this? Hold on. Is this fixable? It's gonna get real funky for a second here. If I wanted you to see everything, I'd have to do this, and then I'd have to like go, like do one of these. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, I think some of it is still a little cut off, but who cares? Just the smallest amount. Like you can't see the little X in the corner here, which is not a huge problem. Ugh, man, I was gonna finish this tea, but like I could feel my heart's going. It's only a little bit of caffeine, but it's enough that my body's like, ah, right now. So I'm not gonna finish my tea. Not to toot my own horn, but I've gotten much better in my life in the last like year and a half, 2 years, of being able to feel what's happening within me and be like, oh shit, I can't breathe right now, my lungs hurt or whatever, or I can feel my heart fucking racing. Like, I know this is nothing. Everyone can feel inside their own body. This is just, I for a long time have ignored this shit. For like my entire life, basically. I've been like, oh, whatever. But I don't know what that feeling is. I feel kind of icky. I'm just going to keep doing whatever I'm doing. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing because I just feel icky. It's unrelated. And I've just come to the conclusion, like, in the last couple of years, of like, no. If you're feeling bad and you're doing something, stop doing the thing. I know, it's crazy. Okay. There's our full set of Bane armor. Another 200 points. We had 400 points sitting here. Nothing. Easy mode. All right, let's make our two-handed sword. Does it need to be a... I'll check after. I don't know if it needs to be a +4 or not for... I don't know if it needs to be a +4 or not to be a Bane sword. I'm hoping it doesn't because it's a lot of smithing, but, you know. We'll see. We will see. I'm going to want it, though, because I'm going to run into the abyss later at some point. And 25% is 25%, you know? Like, 25% damage against certain, like, demons or whatever is super nice. That being said, I think if this armor ever runs out of, like... I think by the time this armor runs out of charge or whatever, I'm going to be the next level up, so I'll be in the next armor, but... I do not have the gold yet to be able to fix that. Eventually I will, once I get perfection, because I think you unlock the ability to basically get unlimited gold, but until that point, I cannot repair my armor easily. I mean, it can be repaired. It's just not cheap. You know, I don't know if you heard me, I walked away, but it can be repaired, it's just not cheap. I don't know. Man, I kind of want masterwork armor and a weapon, but I'm not looking forward to a fucking 100-hour leagues grind for a thing that's going to go away, you know? Production master really should have worked for smithing. The fact that it doesn't, like, that is the whole reason I took it with the smithing relic. If I had known production master wasn't going to work for smithing, I probably would have taken clue connoisseur or rejuvenated and taken something else over here. I should have read, it doesn't say, but it should have said somewhere here like, hey, instead of just various activities, I would like to know which activities and see that smithing is not on there, because this is silly. Just calculate how much experience it would be across the board. Give it to me in a chunk. Give me the item. You know? Like, this is really annoying. Like, I hope the whole reason, you can go back to my streams even. If you look at my VODs on the YouTube, like the VOD channel, you can see that, like, I literally several times say, I'm going to get production master. We're going to make masterwork in a second. It'll be really easy and nice and great. We're going to have great access to armor. No. No. Also, I just read a Reddit post real fast. Apparently, in Borderlands 4 right now, if you like try and when you play, you get class mod drops, and wait. You get class mod drops. I haven't seen them yet because I haven't gotten that far yet. But like it's currently bugged, and they're dropping stuff that are not for your class. Requires +4 and two abyssal whips. I see. So I have to do some abyssal demon killing first to upgrade it. I don't remember it being that way before. 2 draconic visages. Jesus Christ. Abyssal whips are a fucking dime a dozen. Draconic visages are not. That's crazy. Revenants. That's maybe not so great either. Yeah, this is the best case scenario. Is this for 80? I don't know, 80. We're gonna go on a little side project real fast. This should be really quick. I know, we just fucking... The whole thing, we're like, oh, we're only gonna do this. Okay, maybe it's not that cool. Oh, no, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I just want a better hatchet, so next time I go woodcutting, I just have it in my tool belt. As long as we're here smithing, we should do the smithing stuff that we need to do. You know? Yeah, let's upgrade this bad boy to +4, and then... Yeah, we'll come back to that. And then we'll move on to the next step, which is the Bloodveld task, which should be fairly easy. I think Bloodvelds drop ashes. Are they technically... Hold on. Let's see. Favorable green charm rate. That's nice. It means I'll get a lot of summoning experience killing these. Add a tool belt. Nice. Just fucking drop this shit on the ground. Anyway, actually, wait. No, hold on to this. I can turn that into... I can disassemble that later. Once I get perfection, by the way, I'm going on a disassembling spree. You can't stop me. Alright. Yeah, we're smithing. Let's just fucking finish this out. This is gonna take a little bit longer. Sorry. We're gonna finish out the sword, make it a +4, and just go with a better sword. Because while we have the spear, and the spear is nice, we can use the spear elsewhere. Okay, it drops bones. It doesn't drop. Alright, that's fine. What? Oh, Bloodvelds are their own thing. Okay. Is a type of creature. It's not like a demon or a vampire. It's a Bloodveld. It's its own thing. Tower. Another drop. Black boots. Rune arrows. Quarms. Wergali seeds. Stone spirits. Coins, which will be nice. They have the coin collector thing. I'm so glad they put that on the auto tool belt shit. That's so fucking good. Congealed blood. Which... I don't remember what it's good for. A blood essence item to recharge it. I might as well collect them. I guess it's gonna stack, so. Yeah. And then a really good, it'll drop a lot of charms, which should be really good for my summoning level. Yeah. That's why I always pick the big, like, anytime I get a task, unless I would change it if I were going for points, but I'm going for experience and items and levels and stuff, items and stuff. And so I've been choosing the highest tasks possible every time. Who assigns aberrant specters? Let's see. Let's take a look. Aberrant specters Slayer task. Okay, the Raptor, Masknya, Cheldar, Sumina, Duradel. They might not be... I mean, I have Mauritania access, but they might not be giving them to me. I don't know. Well, I don't know. because I technically haven't done Priest and Peril, but you don't need to do Priest and Peril to get Mauritania access in RS3, so... I might get the task without the mask, but... And if Shadow World's like, we'll do like one round or whatever, because we'll try it out. If it ends up being like not good, or like not feasible, then we will definitely skip it and just go straight to killing Aberrant Inspectors. We don't need the Slayer task. It would make life nice. And the mask would make us to automatically be able to get the Slayer task. We don't need it. Might even go kill fucking Abyssal Demons to try and get those whips for the Abyssal Bane or whatever. I wonder if it's better with the relic to go one-handed or two-handed. I assume two-handed because accuracy didn't matter, and that we would just get like, and we have range, and like I've been going two-handed because it's also easier just to deal with. But I don't know. It could be good to get like an Abyssal Scourge or something and just wail that way. I don't know what the damage numbers are like, because those just attack faster, and if it's 100% accuracy, you're gonna just get more damage out. Let's see. Gear progression. Crash course. Weapon damage. Using. If your hit chance is under 100%. Yeah. You should essentially always use a two-handed or dual-handed weapons. Shields are extremely niche. Okay, yeah. Early game. End game. Tetsu equipment. It's probably not obtainable during the League, even with the Tier 7 passes with limited uses of advanced time. There won't be enough voyages to get all the scrolls and materials needed. Likewise, Terralith equipment is also too time-gated and reliable to get. You could get lucky. Never even heard of Terralith equipment. What the fuck is that? Jesus. Malevolent armor is entirely reliable to get, as 1 or 2 malevolent energy is guaranteed for the Barrows Rise of the 6th kill. An average of 56 kills should get enough energy for a set. This is augmentable, but does degrade to dust. Malevolent armor. Okay. It's pretty good. I don't know what to do about boots and stuff in that case, but... Masterwork melee equipment is smithable, augmentable, and repairable. It does take a long time, though. Remember that Production Master does not affect smithing. Yeah. Fucking shit. No fucking shit. Trimmed Masterwork armor is an upgraded Masterwork, giving it passive, but requires the sacrifice of Malevolent armor and Torva armor, so I would need to get Malevolent anyway. Vestments of Havoc armor are drops from Zamorak, Lord of Chaos. These are generally the best melee armor currently available. They trade some armor value. Okay. So I don't 100% need that. What about... augmentable, Barrows armor sets, Vindicta... Smith armor remains viable. If you train your smithing and mining, you'll be able to make it. Bane +4 is tier 79. Elder Rune +5 is tier 85. And Primal +5 is tier 90. All are perfectly fine armor sets, many providing hefty life bonuses too. None of these can be augmented though. They can't. I didn't know that. Okay, interesting. What does that look like? Okay, we're almost done. We keep reading while we do this. The 4 melee Barrows. I guess Barrows armor would be pretty good because you can augment it. It's only tier 70, but sometimes the augments might be worth it. I don't know. I don't know what augments would be like good in leagues. Mass League Invention. Use massive boost to all aspects of invention. It makes training and using the skill almost trivial when compared to the skill without the relic. Use quickly to accumulate claim by buying items such as magic stones, gold leaf, or marble blocks, and then disassembling them because of the 66% chance to save the items. Also, alchemizing them, players can effectively make infinite money using this method. which can be used to fund other skill training. It is recommended you do not start training Invention until you unlock a tier 6 relic, and this will provide a massive 12 times experience boost. Training Invention is trivial with the experience boost. Complete the Invention tutorial, and then discover blueprints using the Invention's workbench. Okay, cool. I'm glad they made a guide for this, because I was like, I don't know what the fuck. Everyone's popping off on this. I have not been paying attention to this. An alternative method for training Invention is create lots of weapon gizmo shells at a minimum of around 100 to 200. Right. By discovering blueprints, it is possible to reach 99 Invention within just 1 hour, and you can continue discovering blueprints through to 120. Yeah, I'd probably do it that way instead of doing the gizmo shells, but it's fine. At 115 Invention, players with the Perfection Relic can mass create equipment separators all the way to 120. I'm just going to do the fucking... I need the blueprints anyway. Why not just do the blueprints, you know? To dispose of mass-produced gizmos, then want to simply fill your inventory with them and intentionally die, repeating the process until no more gizmos remain. Teleport to Edgeville and enter the King Black Dragon's lair unarmed, using the artifact to the northwest. If you took the Assassin's Insight Relic, you teleport to the Ripper Demon Cave at Alcrorid, even if you don't have the Slayer level to damage them, and you can attack them to draw their aggression. Yeah, this is all I needed. This is a perfect little guide of exactly what I was after. Cool. There's like guides for all the fucking stuff. And you can click on like smithing, like, oh, there's tasks for smithing here. You can do this here. Yeah. This is really cool. I'm glad that they made these. I don't know who sat down and did all this, but I appreciate your work. You've done a great job. This is really, really handy. I'm at 3940. And it even gives like, oh, I want to do fletching. And it's like, hey, do this. That's so nice. I'm so glad I looked this up for the league stuff. Trying to think about this. No. I thought maybe there'd be like a Shattered Worlds guide or something for leagues, but no, we'll figure that out when we get there, I guess. I don't know anything about it. I briefly skimmed a wiki article. I know it's a minigame. I don't have to fight stuff. I know it gears me off, like it gives me gear. I don't bring gear. That's all I know. Okay, one last go, friends. Let's go for it. Nice. So I'm just looking at what like things I have in the Alt 1 toolkit. It's basically RS3's version of RS3's version of RuneLight. There we go. But it's sort of like it's shittier, but it kind of has to be. Like they don't have a choice because they don't, like RS3 doesn't let you hook in directly to the client like old school does. Which, you know, makes sense. Oh, vibing at the smithing. I almost said smithing table. It's an anvil. What the fuck am I saying? All right, we'll be free of this in a second. Mm-hmm. Got a decent amount of smithing experience in this though, which it's I love the rework. I mean, I'm definitely gonna get to 99 smithing by the time I finish all my armor sets and stuff, especially if I do masterwork. And we have a smithing bonus, so we can already make like really good stuff and get the experience for ahead of like where we should be. Because normally, if you know this or not, I don't know, but in RuneScape, normally, like we need 80, right? For what? I should probably talk to someone else. Normally in RuneScape, experience goes up with also these kind of people that like say a thing and don't immediately get a response and just say sigh out loud. Or what? One second. Got it. Talking to someone who's not there. They've just started typing to the person that they're sitting next to. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted by weird social interaction. What was I even talking about? Oh, it's RuneScape. Okay, in RuneScape skills, so like let's say you need 100 experience from, level 3 to level 4. I don't know if that's the amount or not, doesn't matter. And then from level 4 to level 5 you need 170 experience. And then later down the line you're like, oh, from 98 to 99 I need 1,000,000 experience or whatever. Like it gets exponentially more kind of thing. And you think it gets harder and harder to level up, but the things you unlock through those levels, so like divination, for example, like level 60, I unlocked Vibrant Wisps. Vibrant Wisps give more experience per wisp than the ones beforehand, which I think were, where are they? Gleaming Wisps or whatever. So you unlock better methods of training on top of, but now you also have like, the skill is harder, Was that active? Oh, I guess it was. I just wasn't seeing the Steam for some reason. Weird. Is my game turned on to minimum? What's happening? I give respect. Oh, it does. Hold on. We're gonna and we're almost close to level. But yeah, no, the fucking and so it changes as you go. But because I have these like permanent level boosts while I'm wearing the Brooch of the Gods, whatever it's called. Oh, we're so close. Wait, there's another pipe. I can smith things that are a higher level experience amount than I would normally. 92. So like if I look here, I'm 92, so I should only be able to smith. I could do this stuff, but like I'm getting close to being 99 effective smithing, or 100 effective smithing, I guess. And if I get there, then I can just make myself primal stuff early, and that stuff is really big experience. Now, I'm not there for mining. I would need to be able to get the primal bars to begin with, but yeah, it's a whole thing. Godsword could be fun too, by the way. I was thinking about that. It could be an interesting time. All right, we've got our setup. Our completely overkill setup. Let's go kill our Bloodvelds. Let's get our stuff on. We still don't have a necklace. That's what Haunted Mine is for. That's why we're going to do Haunted Mine, though, is to pick up Do we need to do Priest in Peril for Haunted Mine? Hold on. This might be a more annoying thing than I thought. Quick guide, please. No, you should be able to get to Mauritania. Okay. And there's no required items. They're just, hey, bring food. Bring a ball of wool. Yeah. Okay. I'll bring 2 balls of wool to make some extra salve amulets. We're not there yet. Not doing that yet. We're getting there. Leave that task. All right. Bloodveld task first and foremost. Yeah, so the reason why we want to do Haunted Mine is you get a thing called a salve amulet, which you could then like upgrade. And the salve amulet is really nice because it makes you do a % damage to undead things. And I'm finding myself killing a lot of undead things. And so being able to highly useful can be enchanted by completing the Lair of Tarn Razalor mini quest. So we'll also be doing that. Yeah. And we're trying to get the Slayer points for putting together the Slayer helm. Because I think it got unlocked, but I don't know. Hold on. Relics. Because Slayer helm is also percentage boost, which is going to be really good with full accuracy. Seeing if there's anything about Slayer helms in any of this. Nope. Okay. I think I'm still gonna have to go get the black mask if I want it, but yes, scary gargoyles. Okay. Not bringing any food. I don't need it with the relic, I don't think. Not for fucking Bloodvelds. Well and truly, I think I'll be fine. Are they aggressive? I hope they're aggressive. I don't have to click 200 Bloodvelds. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Damn it. It's fine. We'll click 200 Bloodvelds. Alright, these are gonna stack. These are gonna stack. I don't know if I'm gonna pick up the Quorms. Pick up the stuff that stacks. You know, we'll pick up the Quorms. But we're gonna keep the stuff that stacks as a. I need to start bringing my like scrimshaws of fucking aggression or whatever. I don't know if there'd be a good use for them here, but it's something I should just have with me. Yeah, we'll fill up on Quorms and the stackables, and if we get too many Quorms, then we just won't pick any more up. Easy, done. There's no task for like cleaning these, is there? No. I do wish I had the automatic, or the perfection, so I could start like alchemizing and breaking down these things, but it's fine. Completely pointless. By the way, I realized like with unlimited components, there's no point to having something attached to your disassemble, except for it's just free alchemy. So like perfection just comes with free alchemy, which should be its own relic. You know what I mean? Like they could have just made free alchemy that you could do while doing other stuff or something, just like Golden God, as a tier of relic in that same section. You know what I mean? And people would have eaten it up. Would have been a little bit more competitive with perfection. But they did not. And they said, let's just combine those two and make perfection the only possible choice. Like, it's incredibly strong. You know it's incredibly strong if I, the weird off-meta guy that likes to pick weird off-meta shit, or just likes to go with my gut on whatever I want to do. It's not really off-meta. It's just whatever my gut is. Sometimes my gut is off-meta and sometimes it's not. Like the dude that likes to go with my gut on choices for leagues and stuff stops going with the gut. My gut was Banker's Note, and goes with, oh well, we should get perfection because it's just so good. I can't abandon this. You know, because not only is it free components and free like modifying your gear, but it's also fucking, you know, free money, unlimited free money. Jesus. alchemy as a like unlimited alks for free as an Iron Man is incredibly powerful. It's very strong. It is in every game, in both games, because there's no other way to make money really. Like alchemy is the main form of money. Even in like the normal game, if you're playing Iron Man, you're not going to make money from selling to shops. You're not going to make money from like if you need money, you are alching things. So getting it in a game where you're forced to be an Iron Man, it's different. I really want to see a leagues where we aren't Iron Men. I think it'd be really fascinating. You know? Like, you could even have a perk that's like, I don't know. Like, maybe a perk that's like, oh, it hides your drops from other people and you can take theirs or faster or something. I don't know. I can't think of anything. But, like, something that's like, oh, you don't pay GE tax or, or like you get experience every time you sell stuff on the G. You can make a build where someone like is a GE focused, you know. I can't stop thinking about Gridmaster. I haven't looked into it at all yet. I'm excited to play it. I'm focusing on RS3 leagues because I don't want to get distracted thinking about Gridmaster and then being like, well, I won't play because then I play OSRS instead. No. Thank you for the nut dest and hello Canadian. Same dude. I did some theory crafting. Hell yeah. Yeah, I haven't looked into it at all. I'm gonna be surprised when I get there. We only know 5 out of 9 tiles. Hell yeah. I know 5 out of 49. I know 0 out of 49 tiles, and I'm looking to keep it that way. Thank you for the trombone. I'm looking to keep it that way for now because I kind of want to just come in surprised and be like, oh shit, what are we gonna do? And like look at the stuff. So I'd love to hear your theories, but if you can tell me your theories in a way that is without telling me what the tiles actually are, because I really want to go in blind, you know? As weird as that is. But I've been avoiding them. I saw a thing on Reddit pop up. It's like, oh, we got a new tile. And I started to read it. I saw the icon and started to read it. I was like, for what? And then I like had to pull myself away because whatever was released today, I saw like the first couple words of it. And I don't want to know. I want to experience that shit raw. But in vague terms, what are you thinking? What are you already like planning? Like, what path would you be taking right now? Not telling me why you would take the path. At the moment with your theory craft. You mean game theories? Yeah, game theories. I'm trying to figure out how much I can get away with. Like, can I fire cape with bone crossbow? I mean, you could do that now. I mean, if you're good enough, you can do that now. Do you want to hear my fucking RS3 League shame? You reminded me. I did a fire cape run, and I just AFK'd it because with the relic and with all my gear, it didn't fucking matter. No, you can't, not reasonably. I've seen it. People can do it. So I'm saying, it's possible. It sucks, and you have to be really, really good and be like the king of prayer flicking, and like taking 8 hours to do your fucking fire cave, but it is possible. How am I going to get prayer pots? Well, I mean, probably grow them. You know, grow the farming. How everyone gets prayer pots during leagues. During leagues, I mean. I know it's not leagues, but like... Oh, Gridmaster probably doesn't give an experience bonus, does it? I don't actually know. Huh. I should. It'll be weird. It'll be funky. I'm excited to figure it out as it goes. Oh, it does. Okay, good. Yeah, I was just saying that I really hope that RS3 does like a weirder leagues. I want RS3 leagues to be a little more RS3 coded. Like Perfection is a great example of a relic that is like, you could only have Perfection in RS3 because it's an RS3 skill, you know? And I'd love something like that where it's like, hey, this game has these elements, let's work on it. Or let's work with those elements or whatever. I'll take those. Like, I was talking about like maybe not making us all Iron Man, you know, maybe letting us use the GE and having a perk based off of the GE or something, you know, like it gives you experience based on like items you're selling or something like that. I don't know. Like if you sell an item that you picked up off the ground and didn't buy from the GE, maybe you get experience from that skill or something. Like someone could like play as a fucking like as a bot essentially. People gonna PK Gridmaster? Oh, who knows? Maybe. If there's cool stuff in the wilderness, there's always people that want to PK. I can't do it with a bone crossbow. Can I get away with a crazy? Yeah, probably. Rune crossbow for sure is doable. A 70 Slayer. And we've been leveling up summoning too while we've been going. I haven't been like calling those out, but. And 60 prayer. We're almost able to use the curses effectively. I haven't been training prayer at all, but having the Bone Crusher has been really nice for that. Let's see. No, we just hit chivalry. What's the curse stuff? Curses. When do we get? Okay, we get to flex from 62 to 73. So at 73 prayer, we'll have our deflect curses. We don't get soul split till at 92, but once we get to a certain point in prayer, I think we can start. Once we get the gold, we can start training through. Where is it? Cleanse Corrupted Saren Stone at 75 prayer. So at some point we should just go do the 75 prayer once we have a high enough experience thing, I guess. Just go take bones to the Chaos Altar. Yeah. I think I'm going to go hunt Omega and Wilds. Good luck. I heard someone else came in, by the way, right after you left to go do some more hunting or whatever, and they were like, yeah, the new Monster Hunter expansion is really kicking everyone's ass. Or like patch or whatever. So you aren't alone. But yeah, I'm excited for Gridmaster. I was just talking about that earlier. Savage Omega is brutal. Yeah, I'm hearing that like people. It feels like Capcom heard people say like, "Oh, it's not as hard. It's an easier game." And they're like, "Oh, is it?" Bet. Like. I like how congealed blood is worth so much on the GE that like every time some congealed blood drops, it like does the loot beam. Like, oh, we've got a really good drop. And it's like, it's just congealed blood, man. But like on the GE, this is like 400k's worth of congealed blood. RuneScape economy is fucked, man. Like if we were in the main game, like can I open this in combat? No. It'd be unwise to do that in combat. Whatever, man. I'll show you like just a quick blood veld task. You don't even need the task to get congealed blood. People are like farming these dudes all the time. Because it's used to recharge like weapons people like and armor and stuff, I think. I think it's mostly weapons though. And it's super plentiful here, obviously. But it's 1,000 it's 1k per congealed blood. So like you know, that's 11k right there. I've been here for like what, 5 minutes? I have 451k in congealed blood. Like legit, it's a little bit more because it's like 1.5 or something. It's a very quick way to like make a little bit of cash if you need it. And I do mean a little bit. Like money is rarer. Not rarer, is very abundant in RS3. I said it before Big Daddy comes in. Which one? What do you know? Ugh. All right, we're almost done with this Bloodville task, and then we can move on to the next couple steps. Hey, also, these are great for summoning levels, by the way. Like with the little like the little imp, the summoning imp that takes the charms and eats them and turns them into fucking stuff. It's great. Gogmazios Victar Elder Dragon. Hell yeah. I'm gonna wait to let that game build up and then come back and basically have an entire expansion worth of patches, you know? How Palm's cooking. I also heard though that the performance has gotten way worse. Which is wild. All right. Keep going. Was are we done? I forget that they're not aggro. I'm really tempted to. I'm tempted to like run up and just go kill fucking abyssal demons for their whips to make this sword an abyssal demon bane, but that's later. That's not part of the. We're following a path right now. We set a path. We gotta follow our path because we're not gonna get 2 whip drops immediately, and we'd be better off getting it on task anyway. So. And honestly, we'd want 3, because what if we want the Abyssal Scourge or something later? I don't know. What do I need for that? Abyssal Scourge. Oh, shoot. So I do not know if I'm going to get through this task list I set for myself before stream ended. I might be ending it a little bit early because I do have shit to do, and I was just reminded by a reminder on my phone. That was my pause. Oh shit! Like the fucking like. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe very short. And it's possible I pause and then I come back. Who knows? That could totally happen. But I need to make sure I get that thing done. Or I might just take a little extended break to do my little chores real fast and then come back. I could do that. Not a bad idea. Well, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Killing Bloodvelds. You know what I might do? I might just like if I take an extended break to go do my fucking chores, right? Hear me out. I leave the game running and I find somewhere to like I set up with like a fucking scrimshaw of like whatever. What's it called? Aggression. And I just walk away. Do my chore real fast, come back occasionally, click on it, say hello, and then because this game is good for that. You know? I don't know. Find something AFK to do, maybe. You can all yell at me if I get a good drop. Because it won't be at my PC. I would have to like walk away and then like watch chat to see if a whip drops. You have to be my eyes and ears. Move that so you can see the loot window. Could be good. Could be fun. I'd have to do it off task, but could be a neat little thing to do. Might even like remote in on my phone and just have that around. You know, I'm gonna make the text right now. You're gonna be with me while I make this text. I like this idea. We're doing that. Oops. Love this song, by the way. It is excellent. Text. Rigo. Where'd they put that? I made a new text box. Where the hell did it go? Okay, whatever. Hold on, I gotta make sure it's the right font. I'm not AFK yet. I'm not gonna turn. Oh, we're done. Hold on. It's weird that they make little pig noises, you know? Okay. God, I wish I could search the fonts. OBS, what are you doing? Oh, there we go. And of course, it has to be the right color. There we go. We definitely want an outline. We want that to be where's the outline color? Outline color, there we go. Yup. A nice black outline. Let's turn up the size of the outline. There we go, big chunky. All right, we're gonna hide that for now. Actually, we'll put this here. There we go, real simple. We're gonna hide that for now, though. If I can find it again in the list, there it is. Have a good one, Des. Have a good one. All right, we've finished the Bloodveld task. The next thing that's on our list. Did that. We don't want to pick up a new task yet. We're going to wait. I'm hoping that I can get. We're going to see about Shattered Worlds, but first, no, I'm not going to go AFK yet because I still have a bunch of time before I have to actually do. Before I actually have to do the thing where I run off. Okay, so we got time. I just wanted to preset it. Let's go check out Shattered Worlds. I don't know how it works. This is entirely new to me. I've never done it in the main game. I've never done it any game. Southwest of the Lumbridge Swamp. Well, we know a quick way to get there. Honestly, is there a faster... Hold on. I could take the ferry ring to Zenaris, but I feel like that's slow because you have to run through Zenaris, run out of Zenaris. I mean, it would take me right here, and I need to be here. There's no, like, minigame teleports here, is there? No, I don't think so. It's like a getting... Hold on. Getting there. Teleport scroll, Wicked Hood, teleport well. Coming out of the shed that leads to Zenaris. Alright. Let's just go to Zenaris. It's fucking... We're overthinking it. We are overthinking it too much. Excuse me. Whoa. Overview. Okay. The objective of the minigame, I'll read while we walk, is to aid the Abyssal Knights by moving from world to world through the Abyss, fighting mobs and monsters in order to keep Gielinor safe. Upon arriving at a new world, the Abyssal Knights assign a main objective that needs to be completed before moving on to the next world. Players may encounter various side objectives along the way as well. Mutators influence combat by applying various effects, some of which can be dangerous. Worlds are fought in sets of 5, with breaks in between sets. Players can earn shattered anima for defeating monsters and accomplishing objectives and weekly challenges, which can be spent at the Shattered Worlds reward shop. Now, there's no bonus to points, but, it's possible we get Thaler, and Thaler would be nice. I don't know if, like, all minigames give Thaler right now, but that helps you get stuff from other things, like, other games, essentially. Castle Wars, Fist of Gothics, what have you. What rewards? Yeah, it's all of recolors, honestly. But still, recolors and pets and things. Oh, yeah, that's just the first 100 list. Hold on, what's all of it? Products. No, it's everything right now. Weird. Anyway, open shop. I want to see if I can do this already. Yeah, okay. So, in order to get the... Also, this gives us abilities if we wanted them. I think we unlock these automatically, though. We only need 6 million anima for these... Whoa, 100 million... Jesus, why is... Oh, no, right. Troll, broken fingers. Those are really cheap. I see. I thought this was 100 million, 100K. It's just, it looks very similar. Okay, why does Lumbridge Swamp look like that? What do you mean? Looks great. I will say one thing. Visually, RS3 looks beautiful. Minus the player character. Don't look at the player character model. That one is ass and a half. Don't look there. Just don't look there. Look everywhere else. Look at this swamp. It's wonderful. It's weird as RS3 feels a lot smaller because there's a lot more like big things in the world. And the view distance is really good. Like that's Alcarid over there. I can see it. and I can teleport everywhere. It makes the world feel much smaller, which is good and bad. But yeah, it definitely is a thing. I cannot deny that it does. Oh, wait. Here, check it out. So if we were in the main game, and I did that little Slayer task. Well, okay, it's not showing me because there's no price right now. But you can still examine it and see the GE price. 1,322. 700. A nice even 700. That's almost a mil worth of congealed blood, and we're not there very long. Again, RS3's economy is fucked. Wait, if you order 1 kilogram dish, what would you do? Hold on, I just noticed that question. If you order a 1 kilogram dish and you think it's 0.9 kilograms, what would you do? Nothing. Why does it matter? No point in getting my you know, my panties in a knot or whatever. It's fine. This needs to go to fucking armor and weapons. No skin off my bones, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Shadow World's portal. Shadow World's Challenger portal. Do I need to do the tutorial? Can I just go in? Adventurer, that portal is dangerous. Come hear what I have to say first. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Kenton Descartes. I'm gonna have to actually read this stuff. Hail and well met, adventurer. Have you come to do battle against the Shattered Worlds? I guess. As you haven't entered the worlds before, I should tell you a little bit about how they work. The worlds contain unpredictable horrors. To access the standard Shattered Worlds, use the blue portal to my south. My knights will need you to complete a specific objective on each world to help them gain control of it. Once you complete the objective, find the exit portal in the next world. Occasionally, you'll find extra objectives in a world. You are not required to do these, but you'll be rewarded if you do. As you climb through the worlds, the creatures they contain will get exponentially more powerful. You may find you can progress no further without increasing your power. If my knights notice you are moving through worlds quickly enough, they will allow you to skip some to put your skills to use where they are most needed. Venturing to a new world can trigger a mutator that applies strange effects to the environment or inhabitants of the world and subsequent worlds. When this happens, you have a choice between 3 mutators. Some will be beneficial to you, some will inhibit your progress, and some will do a little bit of both. Choose wisely. That's actually kind of cool. Have a good one, Goop. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for lurk. This is like a roguelike. All right. Any monster affected by mutators will be marked by your squires with a skull symbol. After every 5 worlds, you will reach the respite of a chest world, which will award you some bonus anima. This also acts as a checkpoint and resets your mutators. Once a week, there's a chance of a powerful challenge world spawning. You can attempt these using the Red's portal. You can claim large sums of anima by completing these. The quartermaster can reward you for any anima you collect on your journey to the worlds. Farewell. All right, let's go look real fast at the rest of the shop because I didn't fully look at it. So we have the Slayer stuff, which is what we're here for. We are here for specifically the Mask of Stench. But we could technically, on the main game, get any fucking mask we want. The Mask of Abyss would be very nice too. I'm just saying. That's a lot more anima. We only need 6 million for the Mask of Stench, which is really what we're after. There's a pet. That's fun. And then there's contract to kill a random subset of creatures within Shadow Worlds for Slayer XP. Oh, can be stacked with normal Slayer tasks. Slayer lamps. Armor override for the Abyssal Knights. And then all these abilities kind of thing. These are actually really nice. I should have been doing this. Anyway. Oh, should I I'm going to drop off my mushroom. I don't think I can have stuff with me. I'm just going to assume I can't have anything with me. Could be a bad assumption, but I'm going to make it. All right. Let's go in. I think they gear me. If they don't, it'll be fun. Equip me. Feed me. You heal a small amount of each time of... Yeah. Enemies bleed anima currency when you damage them. Actually, we do want that. To feel epic, gaining unlimited adrenaline for the next fucking blood money. I am equipped. Go ham and deal life points of damage. Okay, done. Hello. New Shadow World's max hit. Where's my anima? Is it going in my currency pouch? View all currency. What does it even look like? Oh yeah, I have a lot of marks of war I need to spend too. I can't forget that. Am I timed? Kinda. Alright, we'll figure it out. I'm just assuming it's going to calculate it at the end. This is the wrong revolution bar. Hold on. I'm going to make a secondary melee one real fast while we're fighting. Because this is giving me, it gave me two weapons, and I don't need this stuff. This is a really cool idea. I wish I knew more. I wish I had, like, known about this. Whatever. At the exit portal? Wait, there's more stuff over there, though. Melee dual wield. Okay, it's similar. Head is just standing there. Plus 15 anima. Okay, we'll come back to that. I want to kill that. Giant Traherne Titan. Okay, we'll swap it to 2. Hold on, I'm taking all this stuff off the bar. I'm trying to remove it. Game. It's like, oh, it requires a ranged weapon in your hand. I know. I'm not trying to cast it. Jesus. Okay. I need my other abilities. Here we go. Melee. Okay. We want Berserk at the front end. We want Assault. We want this one. Where did our fucking... Where's our spooky... This one. Blood Tendrils. This. Oh, that was the main objective. I see. What's over here then? So I didn't even complete the main objective. I couldn't have left if I wanted to. I'm not doing that much extra. Okay. Where is that ability? There it is. Here. And then this one. And then this one. Cool. Good. All right. What was it? Kill as many enemies in the time limit as possible. Hello. Having a two-handed weapon would be nice. It is what it is. There is an AoE dual wield, but I don't have a lot of that stuff yet, so yeah, I just let this auto attack. It's fine. The time limit's not going very fast, so, and it's all anima for me, so it's fine. Limited time. If you take, oh, sorry, I totally missed you, Kyle. How's it going, man? I judge was totally on the wiki page for Shattered Worlds. If you take feeling pumped, you can bring your own gear if you desire. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you had to be geared by the system. Okay, that's nice. Good to know. And the question is this gear better than what I have? I don't think so. No, it's tier 60, and I have the swords. Okay. Well, we'll finish this one out, and then I'll bring my own stuff. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I've never done this, and I've played RS3. I've like, it's been around. I was still playing RS3 when it came out, but I'm just so focused on fucking other stuff that I don't know. I didn't know it was a thing. I wasn't paying attention at the time, and then I swapped to our old school, so I never got around to like learning it. Ouch! Blood tendrils hurt. All right. Well, I guess that's done. Away we go. Hold on 1 second. I will be right back. 5 seconds. This isn't the big be right back I needed to do, but I'll be right back for a second anyway. I'm back. Yeah, I told you it was quick. My roommate decided they wanted to make cinnamon rolls. And so now I have cinnamon rolls. And I wanted to go get them while they were still hot. And sticky. Mm-hmm. Evil Bob is honey. Okay. I'm gonna do this because I have self-healing. I haven't really been healing much. Your exit portal is broken. Repair it so you can escape. Okay. Hungry is least worst. Okay, cool. Oh, hey, Jad. No, not Jad. What are you? I haven't even been using my prayer. Probably should be, but it doesn't feel necessary at the moment. Yeah, next time we bring our gear in, because this is going just fine. It could be going faster, better. I was wondering how fast it would be if like all the things were like, oh, this is 6 million, this is 100 million. Like I was like, damn, this is expensive. But I think getting to 6 million for the mask isn't going to be that bad. I do wish points were like, you know, faster. I wish they had gone the old school route where it's like, hey, points for minigames are like the same multiplier as your fucking experience or whatever. I don't think they did that exactly, but it was a lot. It was enough that we all decided to do Mage Arena, the leagues or one of them leagues, and then it was still a horrible grind despite the increased points. And they were like, all right, we need to change Mage Arena. Also, when you hit milestones, you get boost the points. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't know I needed to kill stuff for their repair kits. I was just killing stuff because I had the thing that gives me anima when I hurt things, so. And there seems to be a little side objective over here. Wait a minute. This is the same thing as earlier. Kill as many ghosts before the time runs out. It's the same thing as kill as many enemies before the time runs out. I think the only thing doing damage to me right now is my fucking blood tendrils. Alright, now let's go repair that portal. Yo. I'm gonna miss dive and stuff. When I eventually go back to old school, I'm gonna miss dive. How many do we need to do? 5? Bring this world under control. Kill 80% of enemies. Well, I'm gonna kill 100% of enemies, so don't worry. That's all anima, baby. Honestly, I might, like... If I play a little bit of the main, like play RS3 again, like on my main, I might come back here. This is kind of fun. And there's some masks that I'm missing that I never got from back when masks were like treasure hunter only. I got a couple of them, or got a decent chunk because they kept releasing them, but I didn't get all of them. The mana for farming anima here is just... Oh, it's nuts. Yeah. Oh, hey! That counted for killing a Dragonoth in the Fremenic province. I'm not, but I appreciate it. What are you? Come here. What are you? Oh, anima balloon. Okay. Isn't that those guys that like... Nah, whatever. What's the meta for farming anima? Because I'm sure it's something weird. In both games, RS players always come up with the weirdest fucking like, okay, you want to walk in here and kill this guy and then walk out again, like shit like that. I remember ED3 farming. I definitely partook in that. It's like how I maxed my combat stats was all ED3 farming. Huh. Wear a scythe, spam Essence of Finality, Dragon 2. Interesting. But you still have to, like, run... I see. We kill everything. I should get bonus points for killing everything. And if I do, I haven't noticed. How does this one work again? Enemies bleed anima currency when you damage them. Okay. Does that count for electric? I think if I damage... I don't know. This would help me do the AoE, honestly. I know Feeling Pumped is good, but I like the AoE. We're going to go for it. Because I don't have my AoE. Oh, my setup's not set up for AoE right now. 12 million mana every 4 minutes if you're fast, but with Feeling Pumped you get no XP when it's active. Interesting. Okay. Is that a thing they changed so that like you couldn't farm for experience that way, or like? Or was it always like that? I see. Yeah, I did see that. I'm gonna be careful about lamps in leagues though. And I want to do Slayer tasks anyway because I want the points for stuff. But oh, they need Feeling Pumped. I see. They nerfed it, I think, is what. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, fucking yeah, I'm careful with the lamps in leagues because I've seen people who like if you accidentally like take a big lamp and you skip to like 99 or something. Yeah, I understand. I had a problem with that last night. It was really pissing me off. But like it was essentially how do I describe it? Fucking oh hey chaos experiment. Why I call it experimental? That was anyway. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, Slayer lamps. That's right. The lamps, if you accidentally skip 99, you can accidentally skip the points you would get from getting 99 in the skill. Like, if you go from 98 to 100 or something, like with a lamp, it has a very high chance to be, like, sometimes it's bugged, and doesn't happen every time. There's a very high chance that it just doesn't give you the task for getting 99 because you never actually hit 99, you know? It's kind of funny that it's not 99 plus for the task check. It's just like, oh, 99? Did you hit it? No, you went to 100. Very silly. I'm gonna hop out, just so I can change out my my armor. Okay. No. Return to Gillinor. I only got 33k. I know, because I didn't stay and do it, but I want to get actual gear on my current setup, which is still missing a good cape. So I wear my hooded mining cape. I don't have a good necklace either. Let's see, 1765. Yeah, okay. And accuracy doesn't matter. Cool. Just double checking. That gives me prayer bonus. We'll take it. That gives me prayer bonus too. Good old Witchwood icon. Okay, here we go. I could probably try like the challenge world, but oh, you know what? I could take my own food. Hold on. I have lobsters. They're not great, but they're something. I have a stack of them, so. All right, let's go. Do you get less points if you ask for like food and armor and stuff? That would be interesting if they were like, "Oh, you can take the free stuff," but I kind of want the experience I'm getting, so I'm not gonna take feeling pumped. Yeah, but minimal combat XP. I say. We're gonna take vampiric because we're already healing off of hits, so why not double down on that? Hello, friends. Wham. That music, that song is done way earlier than it looks. I had quick chat open. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Can't turn my camera. It's quick chat. Yeah, I definitely don't feel like I need the prayer with the double vampirism. I wish these dudes dropped like bones and stuff so I'd be getting prayer XP too, but that is what it is. Man, I mean, I was talking about it earlier. Every time I play this game, I'm like, man, I wish I could play OSRS and RS3 at the same time on the same character, because my character is the one I have progress on for both games, you know? I don't want to pay 2 subscriptions to play at the same time and start over. I don't want any of that. So, like I would love to work on... My main right now is, like, he's missing a bunch of the 110 stuff that came out. Just because I got to 99 on stuff, or I got to 120 or whatever I needed to, and then put the game down to play old school, and fucking I could be working on fully maxing again, doing the quests and stuff, but I could do that at the same time if it would let me. But it is in fact illegal. Not literally illegal, but like as in they don't have the systems set up for it. But I would love to do it. I would probably not play any other games at that point. I could play both at the same time. It would satisfy both my active game experience and my fuck. Because a lot of times I'm playing like RuneScape on the side of something else. So like I'm playing it while I'm doing, you know, playing Peak with my friends or something. I'll have RuneScape on one of the side windows and playing during that time or whatever. Like, or Marvel Rivals, every time I die, I like click in on something for old school or RS3, but not really RS3 lately. But still, if I could do both, I wouldn't have that. I wouldn't be playing that other game, and I would be playing RuneScape and old school, and then there would be no rivals or peak at that point, unless my friends really wanted. But you know what I mean? Like on my own, I wouldn't be doing that. I'd just be like, it's all RuneScape time. There's always something AFK you can do in one, and there's always something active you can do in one. Like, and you can swap it up too if you get bored. I've talked this to death today, but like, yeah, I really wish it was a thing. Especially like, it's perfectly encapsulated in Gridmaster right now. Like, there's stuff I want to grind for leagues that I'm not going to get to in 2 weeks. Like, I just want to grind it for fun, just like fucking have a thing to do, progress league some more. But like, why did I say progress? Progress league some more. But like, with Gridmaster coming out, like in 2 weeks, I'm going to focus on that for sure. Because it's cool. I'm excited about that. It has a bit more polish because our OSRS team has some more experience doing like weird events at this point. And I'm excited to try it out. But like, I don't know. But I want to keep grinding stuff in leagues. So it's like, it's tough that I have to choose because I play one character. Like, I feel like RuneScape either has to, they have to do one of two things. They either have to let us play the same character across both games, have 2 instances of login across the servers, or they have to make it so that you can have multiple characters on one account. Because that's the main problem. I don't want to pay for another account to play both. If I had to start over, absolutely, had to start over to play one on the other, I'd start over on RS3, and I would do an Iron Man. Because that's really, it would be AFK. It would suck, but I could do it. You know? I know what I'm doing at that point. And I know all the like the AFK grinds I could be needing, right? But like, I don't want to pay for another account for that. Express purpose. You know what I mean? I don't know. I would prefer they would just let us play both because I have a lot of progress on my current old school account or my current RS3 account that I don't want to lose. But it is what it is. Okay, I gotta keep an eye on the time. I do have to take that small break in here at some point, like the 20 to 30 minute break, probably around 11:30. Oh, that's already close to when I would stop the stream anyway. We'll see. I'm gonna get to 11:30 and just decide I'm done. So all that talk about breaks might be for naught. We'll see. We will see. I'm still recovering from yesterday. I told myself I wouldn't like stress my voice out as much yesterday when I was at work, and then I immediately dropped that and stressed it the fuck out. As you can hear, I sound like a sickly Victorian child. Yeah, and that's just been that way for weeks now. And as long as I'm doing this job, I guess I just sound like this. I don't know. God, there's so many of you. I guess you get Animon kill too. The vampirism is crazy, by the way. I have not seen my health drop like at all, and the experience is really nice. I'm enjoying getting like having double down on not double down, but like getting experience and getting the anima I need. It's nice. Anima doesn't show up in your... Hold on. Do all currency. I love that I can do this while I'm in combat. Oh, kind of. I can kind of do it in combat. Okay. View all currency. Mini games? Is that technically a mini game? Seasonal? Distractions and diversions. No. Standard. It should be here, right? Marks of War, which I still need to spend. I'm going to write that down. Spend Marks of War. Because I just don't have the War teleport, which would be really helpful for a very fast bank. Runespan, Slayer points, Reaper points. Does anima not appear? Is it not an option to place upon the world? My currency pouch. Oh, there it is. Favorite. All right, we know where we're at now. 310K. Moving right along. Complete world 10. Keep going. We don't open the chest, right? Like if I open it, what does it say? You can save the chest for later and complete more Shattered Worlds. You will not gain any bonus anima for saving the chest. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Let's just keep doing this. Kill, do damage. It's interesting how random the enemies feel. Like, they make sense for the area they're in with the other enemies, but, like, generally it feels kind of random. Like, oh, Zamorak guys now, I guess. And also, a Gorak? I don't know what I'm going to do for the next, like, for the combat for the next old school league. I think I'm going to do melee. Like, I know I'm doing melee now here, but I think melee and old school could be fun for leagues. I don't know if it'll be good. I don't think it's ever really been good, but I think it was good last league, but I did something else. What did I do? I did ranging that time. I've done ranging, I've done maging, and now I just need to do melee on the next league that they do. Yeah. But currently, which means in the next RS3 league or RS3 event or whatever, I'll probably pick something other than melee. Depending on the relics, but because while melee is cool and it's really easy to gear, I don't know. I kind of want to do necromancy, but gearing necromancy sucks. Like, it's cool the first time. I don't want to do that again. Hey, what's up, Chessie? How's it going, dude? How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to fucking this. Welcome to Shattering of Worlds. Gathering of Anima. What is this? This is RS3, RuneScape 3, the updated version. Updated. Well, it's the version of RuneScape that no one likes. To be honest, I think it's fine. It's fine. I like it. I do like the other. I do like old school better, but it's still. I know RS3, but sorry. This stuff. This is Shattered Worlds. I've just learned about it too. It's like a roguelike kind of dungeony thing. It's in the Lumbered Swamp. So if you go Lumbered Swamp, go south to the bottom, it's like all those knights in a weird little area, and it's like a little roguelike thing where you can get anima, and you can use that anima on a bunch of rewards, and the reward I'm after is the Mask of Stench, which is 6 million anima. And we're at 354k right now. It's good. Yeah. It's interesting. You get little, it's like roguelike in that you go through and you get little like bonuses. Like, oh, choose one of the 3 bonuses, and then you like choose it, and yeah, it's like what dungeoneering should have been. I don't know. Dungeoneering should have always been a mini game in my opinion, but not a skill. It is what it is. But it does feel closer to what I wish dungeoneering was instead, where it's like run in, do short floors. I hated dungeoneering. Yeah, exactly. I discovered though on League, and on top of that, it's RS3 Leagues. I don't know if you know that Leagues is happening. It's like old school Leagues, but it's RS3, which is why I'm playing RS3 right now. I'm not old school at the moment, but when Gridmaster comes out for old school, I was saying it earlier, I'm swapping. So I'm trying to get as much done on RS3 Leagues before I know Gridmaster's going to get me. Honorable, duh. Do more damage if I'm closer to enemies. I'm in melee. Let's go. Yup. Hello. I'm gonna get a new max hit. I know it. It's no leagues. We'll see how it is. Yeah, it's different. It's definitely. Yeah. Oh, you mean Gridmaster? Yeah. It's not leagues. I do wish they'd. RS3 Leagues is, I think the reason why they didn't do old school leagues is because there's a huge amount of burnout after a leagues thing. Whenever I play old school leagues, or RS3 Leagues is going to happen to me probably too, I get really tired of RuneScape once it's done, and because I play the fuck out of it, and then I'm out. I keep paying them because I'm bad with money, but I'm out for like several months where I just don't play, and I don't think they wanted that to happen with like. They wanted to get RS3 leagues in and have people try it. So they didn't want to do an OSRS leagues and then immediately do an RS3 leagues, especially because RS3 leagues is rougher around the edges by a lot. Only played leagues since Trailblazer 1. It's good. It's a good time, yeah. I think Trailblazer 1 was that when I started? No, I started at Shattered Relics, I think, something like that. So I was a little bit later. But the league, OSR's leagues is what got me into old school. I don't think I would have swapped to old school had I not played leagues. So it's a really, leagues is like integral to the way I play RuneScape. I skipped Twisted Leagues. Yeah, I missed Twisted Leagues. I missed the original Trailblazer. So when Trailblazer came back, I was really excited because I never got to do it. Yeah, I didn't get to play leagues I didn't really play leagues until the Shattered Relics one, where it wasn't Trailblazed and it was like you would find pieces of relics or something. I don't remember. It was a while ago. But just getting to experience like old school faster made it feel nicer. Shadow Relics has problems as well. Yeah, they all do. And RS3, the RS3 team is a completely different team, so they're going through the similar like learning curve on stuff. The relic shuffling was annoying. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're all learning stuff. Like RS3 didn't go region locked. And it kind of makes sense because RS3 is like the way it works. It's harder to region lock, but I kind of wish they did because there's just so many tasks that I could be doing at any given moment, but they're all very cheap because they wanted to have the same amount of like, how they wanted to take the same amount of time. They wanted it to, have sort of the same economy, but they have a lot more tasks that everyone has access to all the time. And on top of that, because there's no region locking, there's no unlocking of quests quickly. And so, because you can't unlock quests quickly, there's a lot of questing that's happening. And it's kind of annoying people. So, yeah. Because there's no quest, they're just going, quest without helper. No, yeah, you're right. The best you get is Quick Guide on the wiki, which is pretty good. Honestly, I used Quick Guide for years. It's pretty damn good. You just get little checkboxes and you're like, I did this. We don't see it much on old school because we have Quest Helper. We never really have to open the wiki for the quests. Really. Sometimes we do, but usually we don't. But the Quick Guide on the wiki is really decent. It's not Quest Helper, I'll admit, but it is good. What's this? Found an ancient relic. Find an altar in the world to sacrifice it for a buff. Yeah. I'm vibing with it still. I kind of am just avoiding quests unless I absolutely have to. Like, I just did Fremini Trials. I was like, I had to unlock a bunch of stuff for Fremini to get points. Which, by the way, I am going incredibly slowly. I am still, what? Tier 5? I'm working on Tier 6 right now. I still don't have Perfection. Just because, like, I don't know. Ooh, well, Restoration. Boosted Anima. Fucking boosted Anima. Gaining 50% more Anima. Hell yeah, I am. This might be a bit more of a grind than I anticipated, but it's still not as bad as I thought it could be. This league is the first time I'm giving RS3 an honest try. Yeah, it's a good time. I do think it's a good game at its core. It's just bogged down by so many weird things. Because there's this element to it that, like, a lot of folks, I don't know, forget, but they don't bring up a lot. I see a lot of talk about the microtransactions and the cosmetics and stuff. That's a thing. I don't think it's the main reason that the game feels so weird. I think the reason the game feels so weird is that, like, there's no community oversight in a way. Like, there's been occasionally they'll release a thing and everyone gets so mad that they fix it, they change it. But there's no polling. There's no, hey, they don't discuss what they're doing, what they're working on, why they're working on it. Like, when Necromancy came out as a skill, we didn't know it was happening until it was like a couple weeks before release or a month before release. Like, hey, Necromancy's coming. Nothing we could do about it at that point. It was coming. There was no discussion on, do we want this extra combat skill? There was no, yeah, and it would just happen. And so, like, for example, They introduced this thing called the Hero Pass. I don't know if you were like aware of what was happening on RS3 at the time that this happened, but it was essentially a battle pass that you could pay for the special like track for, and they were trying to use it to do it to replace a system that's in the game right now called the the daily challenges thing. And everyone fucking rioted, but we couldn't riot about it until we knew it was going to happen, and we didn't know it was going to happen until it was already out. They just did it one day. There was no like, hey, this is coming. It just showed up. And it was like, Jesus. Yeah, if RS3 guys will swallow that. And we didn't. At the time I was still playing RS3, we didn't fucking take that shit. Weirdly, though, now it's going to be a controversial hot take. I kind of liked the Hero Pass. Hear me out. I was still mad because of the way they implemented it. I don't think the Hero Pass itself was a problem. I think the problem was that it was a paid-for battle pass. That was the problem. Another money sink. That was where everyone got pissed off, and I don't think that was properly communicated. I liked the idea of having a daily challenge type thing, which we already had. We already had a daily challenge system, but it wasn't daily. It was like, hey, if you follow the Hero Pass, like, hey, do this thing. Hey, do this thing. Because it wasn't like, hey, get this amount of experience. It was like, do this. It was like little leagues, essentially. Do this task, do this task, do this task. And doing what it wanted, like following its guide, essentially, gave you some random things to do throughout the day or whatever. And it was fun. And you got unlocks for it. Now, if it were all free unlocks, I don't think anyone would have been mad. You know? Maybe I'm wrong. But I liked the system in that it gave me a little thing to do that wasn't just the daily challenges, because I kind of hate the daily challenges. And I wish they'd implemented it better, talked to us more about it, found a way to make it work, because I think it would have been good for the game had it been done right. It was not done right, though. And thus, it was bad for the game. So, yeah. Because honestly, at the end of the day, RS3 does not need more daily stuff, but having tasks like that is fun. Obviously, people like it in leagues. People don't just play leagues because they're like, oh, big numbers, go fast. They also play it because they're like, at least I do. I like having the stuff where it's like, hey, you can just fucking go. I thought leagues are bad. This league showed me the hourlies. Yeah, and as worse as you have, I mean, not worse, but if you get what's it called? In the last area, you can cast alter time or speed up time or whatever, which is a spell that lets you like do dailies more often. But it's only for certain things. You can't just sit there at Tears of Guthix, which I checked. I was like, wait, if I can speed up my daily cooldowns, can I just do Fist of Guthix for every week or whatever, or like for 1,000,000 in a row? Yeah. There used to be a spreadsheet running around that was like all the dailies and things you could do in RuneScape, all the weeklies you'd want to do on a Monday or whatever, and it was huge. It was absolutely massive. And it really burned me out. I don't like dailies in general. I'd like to just do what I'm doing in that skill kind of thing. It's really bad. What I wish they would do is nerf. Yeah. In my perfect world, they would bring back a version of the Hero Pass that doesn't suck. It's just a challenge thing, like, hey, do this, right? Like leagues, where it's like, here's a list of challenges. If you do them, you unlock, I don't know, cosmetics, because that's how RS3 works. Doesn't really matter what you unlock. You unlock things, nothing power gained, and it's never like time gated, where it's like, if you miss a thing, you'll be behind or something. You will be behind, but it's never gonna be like, oh, you can't do that track anymore. Like, oh, I really want the rewards from the daily challenge, or the challenges from the necromancy track or whatever. So you activate that one, and you can just do it, you know. And while you're playing the game, it goes. Maybe there's like a two task system, where it's like each level is like, do the specific thing, or gain this amount of experience in a skill, right? And so while you're playing the game, if you're not focusing on it, you'll just unlock the stuff that's on the track. Guild Wars 2 has this, by the way. This is a system I'm stealing from Guild Wars 2 while I describe this. Anyway. Usually it's set to like certain like PvP or you know, dungeons or whatever, but they have this system, and you get like certain armor cosmetics and stuff from it, and it works really well. Like, hey, I want this thing, turn on the track, you get to go just work on that track. If they had done that and then removed or nerfed all of the current dailies that give experience or whatever, so that people don't have to do them, yeah, people would be upset about losing their dailies, but it would be a much healthier game. There would be so much more room for just doing what you want to do, and they would still have that avenue for like, hey, you get a bonus for playing, which they want, because they want audience retention. They want people to come back. And you can do that with the tasks or whatever, but you don't have to force or make it feel like the dailies are forced, you know? I don't know. It's big game design stuff. And they're never going to change it, but people would be too upset. What we need is an RS squared. we remake RuneScape from the ground up, knowing what we know from old school, knowing what we know from RS3, and combining the two into the like perfect RuneScape. You know what I mean? Like exactly what everyone would like to play this version or whatever. It has the thing people want. You know? Because, you know, fucking there's nothing wrong with giving people cosmetics to wear. You don't have to have one that like overrides stuff, but you can have cosmetics. I mean, our old school has cosmetics. Like, it's just you have to wear it as actual armor. Like, keep that system, but give people cosmetics for rewards more often. You know what I mean? Cosmetics in that, it's like, oh, here's a stuff you would get normally from a clue scroll or whatever, but as a reward. You know what I mean? I don't know. Or if you really want people to be able to like fashion scape up, let them dye their armor. We have that system's in place for the fucking cape, the max cape. Just let them have like, oh, I have these boots. They suck. I'm not going to put a cosmetic on it, but I can want to turn them purple so they match my Bane armor or whatever, right? Because like, you know, let just people dye stuff, colors. Fucking there you go. That's all the overrides you need. Now everyone will look cohesive in the way they want. I don't know. Earned untradeable cosmetics are fine. Overrides are dumb. Yeah, I've liked overrides for a long time because I like skins in games and stuff. But I understand why they are disliked. I definitely understand. Okay. So we got on 1 million anima. Is that how much we just earned this time or how much we had? So do we have like 1.2? I don't know if that was telling us the total or if it was telling us like what we earned. We need 6, right? Oh my god. Not that bad, but it might be something that I do on my own. Compressed anima. Why would I do this? Why would I do this? Anyway, Slayer masks. You, Mask of Stench, you shall be mine. And then I can get a free Aberrant Spectre's task. Okay. What do you do with dungeoneering tokens on leagues? Any idea? No. I haven't really been doing dungeoneering. I'm 52. I got 52 earlier in the stream from like 30 something. But I got the 30 from like just doing dungeoneering. So I don't have a whole lot of tokens, I think. How many tokens do I have? Not a lot. Oh look, but I got the 30 doing regular. I only got 5k by doing regular dungeoneering stuff, and then yeah, I did a little bit of elite dungeons. I didn't actually do, but I'm bad at elite dungeons, so I didn't fully do those. I did the beginning. I did enough to go kill Boss McBossface and his lieutenant or whatever for the task, but I didn't do any of the others, or any more of that dungeon. I didn't even go to the first boss. But there's huge, you know, the resource dungeons, going in them gives you a huge chunk of experience. So I went from 30 to 50 something just going through a couple of resource dungeons, like opening them up. Like the first one I did skipped me 8 levels. They give a big chunk, and if you're further along in like the league's track, you'll get even more experience out of that. Just opening resource dungeons is a huge chunk of experience. It's well worth it. Oh, I went 99 with elite dungeons. Well, I mean, it goes to 120. Like, dungeoneering is the first skill that ever went to 120 officially. Dungeoneering has like stuff all the way up there. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious how much you would get from like, oh, because if you have 99, you can open, I think, all of the resource dungeons or most of them. And if you just went through and just did all the resource, like, I don't know if you, because you're new to RS3, resource dungeons are like just holes in the ground, big orange doors in the ground, and if you just click them open, you get a chunk of experience for it for the first time doing it. And they usually have good stuff in them. So I'd say definitely if you need to run more of it, I definitely say do it. was weird back then, but it still has one of the best soundtracks. Yeah, although I'm a huge fan of the soundtrack in the Tsar area. It's so hard to say. Tsar area. It's so nice in there. I love how spooky and weird it is. I actually have it in my stream folder. Most of my music is old school music, but I have the Tsar soundtrack in here too. I think it's Tsar 3 or something like that. It's so spooky sounding. Tsar City 3. Hold on, I'm going to pause my music real fast and play this for you guys. Because I have my browser audio on. You should be able to hear it. You hear this shit? Sounds like Annihilation. Oh, I'm loud. You know what I mean? Like the movie Annihilation. Whoops. That's so fucking weird. Anyway. Yeah. It's funky. The music is, the R3 music fucking kicks ass. The only thing I will say that they ruined of all the songs, all the other songs have been fully upgraded. I mean, I love the old school versions too. Don't get me wrong, they're all in my music folder. But the RS3 versions are very good as well. The only ones I think that they ruined flat out was Sea Shanty 2. They butchered it. Sea Shanty 2 is destroyed. It no longer has the vibe, you know? Yeah, RS3's great soundtracks. I think their armor design is really fun too. I love like the look of a lot of it, but I also love the look of a lot of the armor in our old school too. So you know, it is what it is. The fucking oh my god, for when my player character was using the femme body model, I was using Bloodbark just because of how good it looked. Bloodbark looks so good on the lady characters, so good. God damn. Such a good armor set. I wish it was better. Elite Skate, Elite Dungeon 2. Yeah, I haven't. That's all stuff I still need to do. I've still never done Crozius. I was here when Crozius released, and I was begging for a skilling boss, and then I never did it. Am I? I shouldn't be. This is Mario Sunshine. Mario Sunshine just sounds like that. I think. Here, hold on. Also very quiet. It's fine. Yeah, it's Mario Sunshine. What do I have in here? I have like Mass Effect a little bit. I have Mario Sunshine. I have Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Coliseum. Some things, but not everything, but like stuff that I really remember and nostalgic for. Just running in circles here. No, you're good. You're good. You know what? I'm gonna try this. I don't know if this is worth it or not. I'm gonna try the Shattered Worlds portal. Let's go for it. Clear any 5 worlds. Face your fears and kill 50 spiders with the following mutators. That's a million. 7.5. Enter hell and slay 50 demons. Let's go. I don't care what the mutators are. Let's go. Hello. I'm here to kill 50 of you. Oh my god, that hurts. Alright, it's time for prayer usage. Jesus Christ. Is the ground scary? Is that what's happening? Oh my god, the ground is scary. Oh my god. Eat my lobsters. Good lord. The music is appropriate. Ah. I didn't quite make it. They gave me 42k. Alright, let's try this. Once I die like 10 times, then understand what the fuck's going on. Yeah, I want to do, why does it have the insta-kill symbol on it? Yeah, I really want to try out the skilling bosses, especially while I have my like mining tool or whatever. I'm gonna look into like guides for them specifically for leagues. Because I'm curious. Can I repeat these, or can I only do like one? Like, oh, here's a quick melee. Here's a quick melee. So we're getting a lot of anima per kill. Sucks, took me a while. Yeah, I've not bossed much in RS3 either. Even though it's for as long as I play, because I have a maxed, I have a maxed main on the game, but I didn't really boss. I mostly played Nex, and that was basically it. Nex and Barrows. I was trying to get the Barrows collection log. Fuck that, man. Not only is it worse, not only is it just as bad as Barrows collection log in old school, it is worse because there are 2 extra Barrows brothers that all drop their own gear. It's rough. And they're harder to kill. Like, they take longer to kill. Like, I'll kill a regular Barrows brother in 20 seconds in the main game. Or less, 5 seconds. But some of the other ones are like, it's a full fucking process. Yeah, Linza. Just from a quest. Basically, while you're there, the person who made the Barrows brothers kills one of your friends and turns them into a Barrows brother. Barrows sister? She's still a brother, but, in spirit. I feel like you had GameCube as your... Yes, I did. How'd you know? I also had a PlayStation 2. It's the beauty of no one talks about it. I mean, maybe they do talk about it. It's the beauty of having divorced parents as a kid, is that I had... Am I taking magic damage? Is that what's fucking... I had GameCube and Wii and like Nintendo stuff at my dad's house, and then I had like PlayStations and like a PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, stuff like that at my mom's house. So like different vibes, and it was nice to have. So I also have like Halo nostalgia and things like that. These are GameCube songs. That's fair. They just had the most, like, the best music, man. Like, they're just good. I don't know. But I also had a Game Boy. I love the fuck out. I'm actually playing Pokemon Emerald on an emulator on my phone right now because I kept hearing music in my own stream and going, man, I'll play Pokemon Emerald. I'm gonna die, by the way. Oh. I gain 1 million bonus anima. It doesn't matter if I die. But I beat the challenge. Now, can I get out of here? Who knows about that. But I beat the challenge. Hello, friends. Portal, let's go. We're out. We did it. 1 million anima in the bank, and we finished. Smash Bros, Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, see, I missed a lot of those. I did play Sunshine, I did play Smash Bros. My buddy played Luigi's Mansion, and I didn't. Oh, gotcha. Return to Gilidor. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I liked the Pokemon Coliseum games. I really only played the first one. I wanted to play GX, but I never got around to it. Why is this in here? Remove. Like my tab that's just fucking urns. Okay. We're at 2 mil now. Yeah, 2.4. That's pretty good. The game was so hard. Oh yes, I did. Because hear me out. I was tricked. I kind of if I know now what I knew if I knew then what I know now, I would have gone for either Rejuvenate or Clue Connoisseur. Probably Clue because I needed the points. I need the points, man. There's so many points wrapped up in clues. I'm fucking dying over here without the really fast clue points. There's literally almost a whole tier worth of points for clues. I should have taken Clue Connoisseur, to be honest. It's really good. Like, I was ignoring what the pros were saying. I always ignore what the pros are saying. Anytime I do leagues, I go my own route, and I always make mistakes, and that's part of it for me. But Production Master was a mistake because I really thought, I didn't read, I didn't know because I didn't look ahead. I thought this was going to work with smithing. It doesn't work with smithing, so I'm still taking a million years to smith stuff. I bought it specifically because I got it specifically because I know Masterwork Armor takes like 100 hours to make. Like, just making your own, like, smithing from beginning to end of Masterwork Armor is like 80 to 100 hour journey, because you have to fold the metal so many times. It's a whole fucking process, and that's kind of the point. And I thought Production Master was going to let me cut that off, and I could just have Masterwork Armor. I was really excited for that because I have it already in the main game. Yeah, exactly. I did it in the main game. It took me a long time, obviously, and I fucking was gonna do it here, and I got Production Master so I could do it here. Turns out, doesn't fucking work for smithing. Everything else, yeah, great. And it actually kind of ruined some skills a little bit. Like, okay, let's take a look at my bank real fast. You'll notice I have 12,000 grimy guams. You can't see that expression I'm making, but it's because I have the arming relic, and I got like 200 guam seeds or 300 guam seeds, and I planted all of them. By the way, that took forever because I can only plant one at a time because of how the relic works. Normally you can plant, like, normally in RS3 you can plant, like, I'd like to plant 8 herb seeds, and you get a bunch of herbs. Yeah, exactly. So I had all these fucking, that's the problem though. With Production Master, yes, I can pull out the guams and fucking clean them. Done. Right? But now this has become an active skill. I can no longer click clean and then AFK something else. I have to be here. You know what I mean? This is how it ruined it for me. This is why they're grimy and why they're not clean. Because I'd have to sit here and do this. Now, I could just do, like, last preset. Oh, no. Well, I have a preset here that's, it's my Guam preset. Right? It's suffering for success. Exactly. Because I like AFK over efficiency. So, preset. Okay. Now it's a little faster. I just do load last preset. I wish, you know, and then I could just do this. But it's still, like, it's still a fucking process, man. Like, it's really annoying. And it's annoying how, like, yeah. I don't know. I don't include Relic. However, Production Master has insane technology. Oh, Wyco. I forgot about that. Oh, fuck. All right. I didn't know that. That's really good information. Thank you. Actually, I'm gonna look that up real fast. I believe you. I just want to see how it actually, like, is done. See if there's a relic guide on it or something. I wonder if it's still bugged or if they're gonna, like, fix it. Makes you wish. I know it does. I really wish I had it. It's not here, and it kills me that it's not here. Production Master. Okay, Wyco Workshop. Cooking part is bugged, and you get insane amount of wobbegong. So just fish and cook wobbegong oil. Okay, I can do that. I've done that before. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. All right. Noted. Hold on. I'll put that down. Cook wobbegong or lamps. Done. RS3 needs RuneLite quality of life stuff. Don't need its own client. Just, yeah, exactly. Take the stuff from RuneLite, make it better. Fold it in. Make it part of the system. Yeah. I agree. All right. I am probably done with stream for today. I need to go recover a little bit before work again tonight. For those who aren't aware, I am currently doing 3 jobs, but one of my jobs is, at the moment, is a seasonal one, and I'm doing one of the Halloween like spooky stuff at a theme park. So every night from like 5 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. I'm fucking scaring people. And boy, am I tired. Sleep? What is that? And it's 11:30 now. I need to get my nap in so I can come to work not wanting to implode. Because yesterday I got up at 7 and went to my normal my normal day job. Was there till like 3:30, and then went to go do the second job. So yeah, gonna look like a ghost naturally with that rhythm. Yeah, it's okay. It's only for like a month. I'll be fine. But anyway, let's see. Let's go raid somebody. Let's raid out. Let's send you guys to another VTuber playing leagues. Fuck it. I don't know who this person is. Nemesis Ravebane. I have no idea. But we're going there. Ew, VTubers. Look at me. I'm a PNG tuber, I know, but see if I can find a PNG real quick. Hold on. Anyone else? I like to find people that are like roughly the same viewer count. The fuck? Rune HQ is streaming. What? That's a name I haven't heard in fucking forever. Huh. Sorry, I got totally distracted. You know what? We'll go for this guy. I don't think he's playing leagues. I think he's just playing regular RS3. But no, I want to take you guys to leagues. Sorry, I'm waffling. I'm waffling. But I despise VTubers. Why are you here then? It's the side I use to do. Yeah, me too. I was like, that's not a name I've heard in a long fucking time. Fuck is this? Nope, that person's closing their stream. Sal's Realm. Oh yeah, I did Sal's too. I did really like you and Sal's. It was back and forth on it. I definitely did both. You know what? Fuck it. I'm taking you guys out of the system. Actually, wait, no. I found someone. They're playing regular RuneScape, but they're fucking no guide Iron Man. They have a weird Shadow the Hedgehog bunny thing going on. We're going for it. We're going for it. So whatever raid message you want. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna set up my end stream stuff. Thanks so much for coming by, guys. I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming out and saying hi. Appreciate you saying, you know, just hanging out. That's exactly why I stream. I just like to hang out with people while I play games, you know? And a lot of the folks that I play games with normally don't like to play MMOs like RuneScape or WoW or whatever else I stream, so it's always cool to talk to people who actually like the games. Anyway, thanks. I will probably survive. We'll see. Alright. What else? Is there anything else? Oh, I don't know when I'm going to stream again. My earliest day is probably going to be Tuesday. I think I can stream Tuesday. Because I don't have work for any shift Tuesday. It's one of my few days off. So, yeah. You too, man. Hope you have a great day. Let's go. Whatever message you want. We're just going to... He hasn't even started his stream fully. We're just going to pop in and I'm going to lurk. See you guys there. Let's go. And if you're still here, I hit raid. If you're still here, what are you doing here? Go home.